half of us are in the Discord already.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, we're live right now.
Oh, look at that. Hi.
Hello,
reindeer.
So,
Chester!
yeah. So this is actually the first Relics of Hyrule stream that we're doing with our seasonal worker Chester. So
Hey.
he's gonna be hanging out. He's gonna be watching us play Skyrim Relics of Hyrule.
Hi, Chester.
So I real quick before we start, I wanted to call attention to something that I saw here on my Steam overlay, and it's in the guide section. It says "Old Fart's Guide to Skyrim, Book 2 Beta." I was just like, that title immediately has my attention because that sounds amazing. It sounds like a guide to the game for just older people who aren't familiar with how games work, and I just love the name. So I just wanted to call attention to it because I thought it was funny. But anyways,
Sounds awesome.
Anyways, welcome back everybody to Relics of Hyrule.
Pardon me for one moment while I grab a bottle of water.
We got the author of the mod here, of course. Jay Calenad is joining us.
Good morning.
And we're checking out the new update 6.6.
Yep.
We're gonna check out all the new content that he just recently added in. So I just got the latest updates and everything installed today, including the hotfixes. So we should be all set to go to discover the new content. And in the last stream, we actually completed the Lorulean Triforce.
Yeah. So first thing I know, the biggest thing would be Kakariko Village.
Mm-hmm.
But I do recommend going to Guilt first.
Oh, Guilt. Okay, I thought it was Grief.
I'm gonna double check to make sure it actually is in Guilt. I am checking. It is in Guilt. So go to Guilt first. That way you don't have to come back.
All right.
But the next thing to do would be to go to Kakariko Village.
All right. And also, I just wanted to point this out because I was telling them about this before the stream started. This is the first Rogues and Roleplayers stream that we've had for weeks that actually managed to start without any technical issues.
Ooh.
Blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
I honestly am disbelief, and so there were some people in here it's because the tech savvy dude is the one streaming right now. The tech knows better.
Yeah, there's two tech wizards in the chat right now.
It just knows about that.
So it's like, oh no.
Yeah,
don't. I'm gonna behave.
I must behave, or else he's going to start taking me apart.
You just threateningly wave a screwdriver at the computer tower.
Exactly, it's like, you behave yourself. Okay.
Actually, a more appropriate thing would be to something that generates a lot of static electricity,
Mm-hmm.
like an ugly Christmas sweater or something.
Oh God. Also, are we going into the tower, by the way?
Yeah, into Guilt.
All
Go
right.
into Guilt.
Then we shall go in there because I saw the other Guilt book back there. I thought maybe that was it, but I think that's just a
No.
shortcut to somewhere else.
Wolf, Dova dude, don't say that. Have faith. Have faith.
What did he say?
Percussive
Yes.
maintenance.
Just yet for no technical issues.
No, don't say yet. Don't do that.
Don't jinx it.
This room got cleaned up.
There's a
So
big puddle.
somewhere around here, in this area, there will be a book.
A book. There's a book.
It's in Guilt. I just forget where I put it. It must be near the Ancient Enchanter or the Alteration Table, which the Alteration Table has gotten. All the Alteration Tables have gotten redone.
Oh, hey, Tune of Ages.
There it is.
All right. So we found the book.
Yeah, so you found the book, and now you can go to Kakariko Village.
So the
and
book was the main thing to find here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will allow you to return to the Ruptured Towers whenever the frick you want.
Ooh.
Epic.
That is actually really, really nice because having to truck all the way back here over and over can get annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's gonna be real nice. All right.
I actually used a mod from my mod Artifacts of Ultima to mark the Kakariko Chapel so I could go back to it without having to juggle through the freezing caves and all that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the Tune of Ages. Now we can freaking teleport here anytime we want. That's amazing, because it seems like we have to keep on coming back here all the time.
Yeah, and it will get I'm planning a big expansion of the Ruptured Towers, which is insane to think about. But there is going to be an expansion of Rage in 6.7, and then before 6.7, there's going to be every tower except for Grief is going to get a counterpart. So it's going to be a big old chungus of an expansion. So the Tune of Ages will be important.
Big chungus.
There will
Big
be many folds.
chungus.
Maximum Chungus.
God-like chungus.
Off in the
God.
void, you just
You
see
sounded
the...
like
Ultra
you sounded like
Instinct
Aku then.
Chungus.
Ultra Instinct chungus.
So
It's just chungus. It's just like big chungus. Like just freaking shows up. He just starts powering up, and even Shaggy is starting to get scared of him.
Oh, God, yeah.
we are doing all the memes here.
Oh yeah. We're just meme blendering here now.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? I eat memes for breakfast.
No, so
There
I
was
going to
a
say earlier,
question.
but I was going to say you sounded like Aku when you said godlike chungus earlier.
God-like chung. Oh, I voice cracked there.
man.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Your voice cracked, yes.
Yes, my voice cracked. It does that.
It.
As much as I hate to interrupt the chungusness, but there was a question about I put everything in Apocrypha, and there is a lore reason for all the Ruptured Towers to be in Apocrypha.
Yeah, and I think we actually found the book that explains the lore reason at one point. So
Yes.
it was one like I always forget his name. The Daedric Lord. Basically.
More.
Thank you. Ramirez Mora. So he took over. He pretty much took over the remnants of what was left of Hyrule.
No, it was the remnants of the Twilight Realm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the remnants of the Twilight Realm. Thank
Yeah.
you for correcting me.
I did not hear Twilight. I heard toilet.
The Toilet Realm.
The Toilet Realm.
It's a toilet realm now.
The field
Hey,
of
he'd fit like a glove there.
It's the Toilet Realm. Everybody
Just
get.
a writhing mass.
He's
Oof.
basically a puddle of diarrhea with eyes.
Another freeborn creature.
Rupees. I guess I never picked these rupees up, I suppose.
Or they just respawned because you've been out there so long.
Yeah,
That's
I know
fair.
that there's I think I went through here earlier today, and in some of these places there's wallets.
Yep. Oh, that's a new for 6.6.
Oh,
You
so
can now
there's-
find wallets, which are big bags of rupees.
Very nice.
Oh.
They can only be found in Relics of Hyrule, or not so much Relics of Hyrule locations, but specifically Hyrule locations. So you won't find one in like Kino Langdonzell, but we'll find one in the
Mhm.
temples, things like that.
All right. So I have a
So I
feeling.
do have to ask, when I posted that picture of when I got the pot on Christmas, did you guys see the wallets I got with those two?
I did.
I
Yeah,
don't remember honestly.
Go ahead and look up about Christmas Day, and you'll see I posted a picture of the breakable pot that I got for Christmas, and comes with rupees and surprisingly high quality rupee wallets. Like they were only secondary to the pot, but the person I got them from, they made them extremely well.
Ah! No, not that.
Like I was surprised at the quality.
Okay, so I just go up here.
Yes, that is a new thing. And
yeah,
you've
okay.
never been able to access this
Up until
Until-
now.
Until now.
Cha-ching!
And
Oh,
this is the big thing that I worked since July on this.
The archive. Oh, baby.
Years of planning, months of actual work, bug fixes. It was just so much work, and it's finally here.
It's finally here, and about time too. All right, so
Just being in
Yeah,
here.
in the main area. So
Alright.
go back
I'll
to
go
the
back.
main area.
all right, I shall go back.
There's 2 crystals that explain how the archive works. Obviously, I'm here, so I can explain how it works. And then there's the Harp of Ages,
Harp of Ages.
and the Harp of Ages comes with the Tune of Currents, and the Tune of Currents allows you to return to the archive whenever you want.
Ooh.
So the Harp of Ages is essentially like the Ocarina of Time, but it only has 3 songs, and they're all related to going different places.
There we
Not
go.
unlike how the Harp of Ages in Oracle of Ages let you travel between time periods.
So the
Yeah,
so the Harp of Ages comes with, what was it called?
the Tune of Currents. So that's a spell book.
Oh, so okay,
And
it's
then-
a spell book, so it comes with
Yeah.
it. Oh, that's
So
what I picked
it'll-
up.
Yeah, and that will allow you to return to this area, the center of the archive, from anywhere. So it functions similarly to Hylia's Denial, where it allows you to just pop back to the archive whenever you feel like it.
The archive contains artifacts from Hyrule and its associated realms. It is tended by them who only seek knowledge. Interact with crystals like this one to fill displays of various relics of Hyrule. The display will detect items in your inventory and add to the display accordingly. You will not lose your items. When full, a display will provide information pertaining to featured items. Okay.
Oh yeah, if you had to write up, I imagine the writing is what took half the time.
Yeah, so there are over 250 individual displays in the archive, and I had to write a book.
Wow.
The hell was that? Sound like you're trying to start a car.
Place items in this container. If an item resonates with the archive, you will be notified of the hall in which it can be displayed. Okay. So
Okay,
pretty much,
Wolf.
pretty much just approach the resonator and you can put an item in it and it'll tell
Yeah,
you where it belongs.
Try putting something into it and see what happens.
Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see. What do I want to put in? Let's see. Do I have any weapons that I'm carrying around that's Relics of Hyrule that I don't need to have on my hand? Let me see.
There's the Forgotten War Axe.
Oh, there was a Forgotten War Axe. Alright. This item resonates with the Hall of Prevalence. Alright.
And it gives it back to you.
So if I go to the Hall of Prevalence, that was it. Huh.
I'm just doing some mod troubleshooting at the moment. 'Cause some of my
Uh,
mods don't seem to want to work.
Everyone's honking like testificates.
I just gotta, so now I just gotta figure out where it goes.
I think you found it.
Did I find it?
Yeah, the Forgotten
Oh, there
Weapons
we
go
go.
in that central display.
Ah,
So
there we go.
whenever you activate one of those crystals, it will look at your inventory and then activate a display of that specific item. So you don't have to put them anywhere. You never lose your items. It just looks at it, makes its own duplicate, and just plops it right there.
Oh, okay. So it duplicates the item. It doesn't take it.
Yes.
Nice.
That is the tiniest golden skull.
It
Yeah, well,
is-
that's a Gold Skull Tulip token.
It's a very tiny gold sculpture token. Oh man, there's a lot that we could do right now to like just start displaying stuff.
Yeah, you could just like Yeah, it's
Grab
so,
everything. And
That's
put
half
it
the
on
stream.
display.
yeah, it is. It's showing it's essentially showing a replica of whatever the item is. There you go. There's the rupees that you had.
The,
Yeah.
the root bar, and the root bar's all the way there at the end by itself.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
one. There's gold rupee is missing from that display. But yeah,
Okay.
they actually, there are some of them are static, so they're not actually the item, but some of them are actually the item. And then in lore, it's sort of like they have like. I don't know. I have ideas for what the lore of it is, like what they were actually doing, like how they can have a thing on display.
It's a hologram.
It could be a hologram. It could be a nanotech bizwang doodad. I don't know.
I guess go with, like,
Nanomachines.
It's got like hyper realistic hologram nano.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's just a warp in space-time, so the item can be in two places at once.
That could vary. That could be it too. I think I'll probably leave it to interpretation.
Yeah, leave it vague.
There you go.
Okay, so now I'm starting to put stuff.
Yeah, and once you complete a display, it'll give you the option to read about it, whatever it is.
So how do you read about it?
You have to have the displays complete. So those circlet and ring displays are not complete. There are like a bunch of circlets and a bunch of rings.
Oh, okay, so,
So-
you have to complete the collections
Yeah.
first. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. So I do
And
have
there,
a lot of stuff that I could like
Yeah.
because there's a lot of like storage stuff that I could go through right now to just start placing stuff if people are up for that.
and there is a storage area. If you go back to the center of the archive, oh my god.
Thank you.
There's a gray sphere that leads to a storage area, and the storage area has filtered storage, so the chests only accept swords or war axes or whatever.
Oh, okay, so these you can store stuff in here.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then there's two in the center that are just whatever you want to put in there. It's not going to say this, we don't accept this.
6,000 wheels of cheese? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Put them
I'll
in the
take
center.
I'll buy
That's
that
what you
for
have your
$1.
house for, bub.
Yeah, I mean, if people are down for it, I honestly want to just start getting stuff out of my carry-around storage and start storing stuff in here. Just like check out this freaking archive.
Check out the Hall of Life.
The Hall of Life? Which one's the Hall of Life?
The green one.
The green one?
Green for life. How many sleepless nights did you go through with all of this? I don't the only time I've ever stayed up all night is like when I was like 16 or something. But I've stayed up really late. Like I've stayed up until like 2 a.m. working on this and ironing out all the problems. So it's been a process.
Dang, look at all them fairies.
All them fairies.
Very.
And
Very nice.
And there's a very beautiful pen over there with some happy little characters.
Happy little trees.
A beautiful pen with happy characters. Oh yeah, the chicken and the cows and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
And those are Kukos and Romani cows. And
so they
you
are.
can harvest Kuko eggs from the nests, and you can pick up bottles of Chateau Romani from the... This is the only place you can find them.
Look at the little chicks. They're so
The
cute.
baby chicks were a nice
Little
touch.
baby chicks.
Yeah. And you'll see them hoeing around and feeding the chickens. So like these are actual real cows and chickens.
I like it so much. This is awesome.
Yeah.
The cows were a hilarious effort to get together.
Yeah. Oh, I did a development stream where I was trying to
To make
make these cows happen. And I had to get rid of the horns, and you'd think it would be easy. It is not. And so I tried all these different approaches, and finally, the horns are still there. They're just invisible.
Oh wow. Hey, you
And
know
yeah,
what? If it works, it works.
It works.
Mhm.
It just works.
Yeah, I
It
know how
just
that
works.
is.
It
I know
just
how that
works,
is.
it just works. Little light stunning shows. People buy, money flows. It just works.
And the cuckoos are domesticated. They're not gonna attack you. In fact, you're not able to hit anything in the archive.
Even domesticated cuckoos attack you in Legend of Zelda. These aren't cuckoos at all.
Oh well.
Oh, ruined forever.
Yeah, 6
Ah,
points. It's done.
Semantics,
They're
Moz.
not the domesticated ones. The
Semantics,
domesticated
they're
ones are
cuckoos.
bastards.
They're cuckoos.
0 out of 10. Worst update.
No,
My
it doesn't
favorite
even
thing
do
about
0
the
out of 10,
cuckoos-
it's a -5.
Oh no.
My favorite thing about the cuckoos is the eggs and the ingredient effects. The first
Yes.
3 are like, oh, these are wonderful, but the last one is just frenzy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nice.
That's brilliant.
Oh, so
Oh, troll.
so here's a question. Can you have like Skulltulas down there?
Yes, that is a Skulltula pen, a Skulltula enclosure.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing them starting to come out now.
Yeah, so you
Like the
have
tiny
the
ones.
you have the Skulltula hatchlings, but if you had Skulltula chitin, you could bring in a real Skulltula.
Oh, that's so cool. And I have so much stuff that I have in like the Nehru's Pearl and my enchanted chest that I could start pulling stuff out of and see what I can place around here.
Yeah, most of it is logical. Like if it's related to a creature, like a Skulltula or
Peace.
Lizalfos, like a beast, something that's an actual creature, it'll go here. And if it's a monster, like the Stalfos, it'll go in the Hall of Monsters.
So basically, this is like the place where you can just place Hyrulean creatures.
Yes,
That's why it's
this
called the
is-
Hall of Life.
Yeah, this is the zoo essentially.
Yeah. It's the zoo. The zoo.
And then there's another section that's just statues of creatures that aren't really domesticatable, like dragons.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Let's see what else I've got in my inventory right now that'll be placed.
In fact, you could probably get all the dragon displays because you have all the keys from the Ruptured Towers.
Oh, hey! I found some stuff. I have some stuff.
A
Oh, wait, I just realized something.
Probably, Goma.
yeah, that's Goma.
The reason that these mods might not have been working is I was using the wrong texture.
Whoa! Yeah, I got the dragons!
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, that's so cool!
Yeah.
Oh!
And so you can see the there's Elden Shade, Farron Shade, and Lanera Shade, but that's what they actually look like without being ghosts.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so cool!
And
if they
I
come to life right now, we would all die. Not just him,
Well.
but everyone in the voice chat.
there's that ramp and bridge so you can get up close and like go under Volvagia's wings and everything.
Oh, this is so
There's
cool.
one missing because you haven't visited the Dragon Roost Island yet.
Oh yeah,
Have I
there's
not? I
one.
thought I did.
One.
You might not have you need a specific thing from Dragon Roost Island.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So the one, so
Actually-
so it's the one in the middle. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's the last one.
I don't think he's done any of the islands with the ship.
I think
Really?
he said he planned to, but he never actually got around to
I
doing it.
I seem to recall that we did actually do the islands. We may just forgot to do something at Dragon Roost.
Yeah, I do seem to remember you guys going
You-
to the islands.
So you might not like it has to be in your inventory. It might be in storage somewhere, but it has to be in your inventory.
Ah, so
Yeah.
that might be it.
Oh
Yeah.
wait. Yeah.
So because I have a lot of stuff in my in storage, like
Tacked
in the
away.
yeah, just like packed away because I wanted to keep it with me without
Yeah.
going somewhere else and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's gonna be some inventory stuff going on tonight because I'm gonna be placing some stuff around here. So
Reality inventories.
yeah,
Let's be honest. We play Skyrim because we love inventory management.
mm-hmm. So
Forget the dragons and dungeon crawling. It's all about the inventory and looting.
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, exactly. That's what it's all about, my man.
That's why people. That's the only reason
I-
people come to these streams. It's hot inventory
To see
action.
my inventory management. Yep. Is somebody powering up over there?
Sounds like Maz is powering down.
Yeah, that's not the sound of someone powering up for a Dragon Ball Z fight. That sounds like someone just dying from a Dragon Ball Z fight.
Oh my god, I don't even know where to start.
Oh, great.
Well, you're in the Hall of Life, so pick up things that are related to creatures. So that way you're sort of focused on that, I guess.
There's one
Oh,
thing
wait.
you can do to start. It's
What's
called
that?
press X.
I just recognized the gift of fuck.
Take all.
That'll slow me way the heck down. We're gonna be walking slow this whole stream.
Toggle God
like
mode.
taking all that stuff is gonna like you're gonna be a pancake.
Wait, toggle what mode?
God mode. That way you can walk it normally, but still like be able to put stuff on display.
Isn't it like you go in the command console and type TGM?
Yep.
That's it.
Toggle God mode.
I've never used that command in my life. I just guessed.
So
I vote we don't do that.
So you don't think that the game will freak out if I activate God mode and I just take all my stuff and I can just walk around free-nilly?
It wouldn't freak out if you just turned on God mode and walked around overweight. I think it would freak out and crash if you tried taking everything out of that chest.
It'll be fine.
Because you have even more in that chest than I have in my phantom chest.
Debatable, Moss. Debatable. I've seen your chest. This is tame compared to what you've got.
No, you know that I recently organized it and dumped a
Hmm.
lot of stuff off in my home.
Organized in quotation marks.
Eh.
No,
Let's
I
have a look at
actually
that conjure
I
chest.
actually organized it.
Let's
I
have a
actually
look at that
organized it.
conjure
Don't give me
chest.
that crap.
Let's have a look at it. Because this thing is packed with stuff. Oh yeah, it is packed with stuff. Because like I remember like adding or taking something out of it like took a couple of seconds.
And now my chest, it doesn't take me more than literally a split second to grab an item. So har.
It took like 5
Bob.
seconds at one point.
All right, so what? God, I have no idea where to start. Like, take all just sounds like it's a recipe for disaster.
Let's do it simple. We can do like weapons first.
All
Those
right.
are pretty easy to categorize.
Yeah, because like I wanna place stuff in the Hall of Life for sure. I just don't know what I need to do that.
Anything that is pretty much everything has a display. So anything related to a creature, I have Wolfos, the Skulltula Hatchling, Skulltula Chitin, any of that stuff has a display.
Okay. So just anything that's Relics of Hyrule related.
Yeah, anything that's Relics of Hyrule related, and if it doesn't have a display, that means I'm working on it because there's a location that's not here yet called the Hall of Literature, and then there's the Hall of Memories. And the Hall of Memories is going to be locations like Kina Langenzel, and Hall of Literature is going to be books.
All right, so Hall of Monsters, Hall of Life. Okay, so where do you put the weapons? Is that the prevalence?
That's pretty much okay. So it depends on the weapon. So if it's something generic like the Forgotten Weapons, then it's Hall of Prevalence. If it's a legend like the Master Sword, then it's the Hall of Legends. If it's one of a kind but not like holy, then it's the Hall of Prominent.
Well, I know I've got the Master Sword.
Yes.
Like the illustrious and prominent records of the prominent Captain Linebeck.
Ding.
Is this where the Master Sword goes? It just goes right in the center.
No, it's sort of in the center of the Hall of Legends, sort of.
Yeah, the central hall of this section.
Phantom Hourglass got some new textures, so it looks less like it's made of wine bottles.
Delicious.
Yeah, it actually looks quite nice.
I would want that like on my coffee table.
And just 3D print that sucker.
So to Magnus Bub, I just figure I'm a massive retard, and the reason that the
Yeah, there
texture
it
mods
is.
I was using weren't working earlier was because I had the wrong texture equipped.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, apparently there's variants. Okay, wait, I got the corrupted Master Sword display.
Well, yeah, because you had the true Master Sword, which is kind of odd because it's supposed to display everything. But yeah, because you had the true Master Sword, it shows the Deep Corrupt Master Sword because you can't get the Deep Corrupt Master Sword anymore.
Right. So what are these last
try-
three?
Those are the Sleeping Master Sword and the Corrupt Master Sword. So click on the display again because I think it needs to wake up and get its act together.
Wake up.
Slap it silly.
Okay, so it
There
just
you go.
it just needs to be clicked on a few times.
Yeah.
I will say that the Master Sword textures do look a lot cleaner than they used to.
Yeah. They've been upscaled and kind of reworked.
Come on.
Come on, please don't make me look like an idiot. Okay. It's supposed to. Okay, I'm making a note. The Corrupt Master Sword worked, but the Sleeping Master Sword and Awakened Master Sword are supposed to enable with the True Master Sword, which is
That's odd.
balls deep.
I
The-
imagine this display is probably one of the more complicated ones in the archive. Anyway.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
imagine so.
It'll be fixed in 6.6.0e.
It'll get fixed one way or another.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's here, to watch for things like this, to note them down so he can fix them.
Referring to yourself in the third person now. He's going crazy.
That was actually D. Magnus who said that. That wasn't me.
All right, let's see.
No.
what
Well,
else.
you two sounded almost identical for a second. So much so that I mistook one for the other.
Majora's
We sound-
Mask.
why.
We do sound very similar, don't we?
Yeah.
Of course, Majora's Mask gets a
I wonder
display.
why.
I thought it was said on a stream already why that is.
Not on a stream.
So what's supposed to display on the other side of Majora's Mask?
False Majora's Mask.
Ah, okay. And I actually don't have those on me at the moment. I think I have
Yeah.
one in storage.
The filthy fakes.
Oh, you can display the spells over here.
Yep. Every single Ocarina song.
Look at that big old time block.
Boing. I would love it. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Sound replacer. It's just like just a pop when they disappear and reappear.
Wow, so apparently there's actually some songs that I'm missing.
Yeah, there's a few songs you're missing, and also the Ocarina song Elixirs,
Oh yeah.
which seeing all the Ocarina song Elixirs displayed somehow makes me really happy, and I don't know why.
Reasons.
Some of these displays just make me super happy.
You should
I
just
could
be
assume it
happy
has
with
something
the
to do with
work you've created
fraud.
because it's amazing stuff, man.
Let's say, or the fact that some of it made him suffer emotionally and
Yeah.
physically.
You gotta suffer for your art.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're passionate about your art, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of pain
This is
that goes
definitely a
into
work of
creating
art.
it.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
definitely a work of art.
That means a lot. Like one of the things I was worried about was with the archive was that people might think it looks like ugly, but I like how it looks and I can't change it now.
I love the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I like
and
it.
There was another streamer, Rasping Penguin, who was streaming with an ENB and like light replacers, and this place looks incredible with lighting mods installed. So I'm very happy that it synergizes that way.
That's good. There we go.
Oh, over here.
This looks like it's a complete display now. Yeah, this
Rogues and
this
role
display
players
is
are the
finished.
beta
There you go.
testers.
So that's a finished display. So now I get the actual information about it.
There it is.
Nice.
So, Bub and DeMagnus,
Hmm.
just for a second, this is what that thing I showed you earlier was supposed to look like.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
See here.
All right. Oh, okay. We got some spells to display over here.
Someone mentioned in the chat the Lens of Truth there was an update to it. That is true. So now you can take the Lens of Truth to a alteration table and turn it into a quote-unquote shield. And instead of having to use the Eye of Truth spell, you can just hold up the Lens of Truth by blocking, and it'll cast Eye of Truth.
Yeah, that looks nice, Maz. Instead of being like a horrid mishmash like before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just because I had the wrong texture equipped for the
Yeah, yeah.
outfit. I had to have the default equipped, not any of the customs.
All right. What else? What else is there to display?
'Cause it does change with it.
Oh, is this where the Triforce goes?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It might.
It might. I don't know. We should try.
And there might be a reason why the Triforce Shrine display is all the way on the left and there's a big gap on the right.
Mm, mm.
So yeah, it looked like it was trying to display it, but it didn't
Yeah.
pop up.
Just I guess when in doubt, click on everything. And also, it might rely on a few different factors. So on the far right is the
Oh, now it's starting to show up. It's just taking its
Yeah.
time.
So there's the Triforce Peace display, and then there's the Triforce display, and some of it may not be set up entirely perfectly. So you have all the tarnished shards. So that display.
Yeah, so that actually goes to. Oh, okay. So maybe the Triforce display itself, like the big one, doesn't actually show the full completed Triforce unless I actually finish both of them. Maybe, I don't know. It still feels like it's trying to display some stuff.
It very well could be trying, but failing.
Yeah, it could be a bug.
It's a bug with Skyrim, not with the mod, because we know that Jake Allen did his work correctly over the course of months.
Mm-hmm.
He had to, otherwise he would go insane.
Also, the Din's Pearl isn't displaying for some reason. Did I put that
So
one away?
thank you, Todd Howard, for managing such a great team, which has had so much leeway to work with.
Really? I don't have
And then-
Din's Pearl? I thought I may have stored it away somewhere. Oh yeah, I think I did store Din's Pearl away. That's probably why it's not showing up. So I just got to figure out where I stored it away so I can display it, because I feel like a lot of this stream is just going to be me going through all of this stuff to display stuff.
I can almost certainly guarantee that will be 90%.
So I hope everybody's
there is a
ready
lot.
for I hope everybody's ready for some inventory and clicking on some prompts and stuff.
I especially love using the Warhammer variant of Din's Pearl.
Alright, so Din's not in here. I may have stored it away in my enchanted chest, actually.
We lost Jake Alnad and D Magnus.
Oh,
Oh, we
yeah.
lost the
Oh,
boat.
we did lose them.
Rip.
That
Yeah.
explains why they weren't talking. I was wondering why they weren't saying anything.
Wait, do they both live in the same household? Because I know that they said to us in voice chat that they're brothers.
Oh, wait, that's right. Din's Pearl is a weapon. It's classified as a
It's called
weapon.
a
That's
weapon.
right.
Weeping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weapon.
that's what I thought. The internet died.
Oh,
There
that's
is
gone kaput.
Well, hopefully they can rejoin us in a bit. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Din's Pearl.
All in due time.
So now
Hey,
it
there's one.
Welcome back.
Hey, Jake, out of that. He's back.
My internet died. It looks like the Triforce display isn't playing nice.
And the
Great
other.
thing.
It'll get fixed. I know you can fix it.
Yeah. It must be relying because it's supposed to look for the completed Triforce. But it's just kind of like doesn't care. Maybe it's
Yeah, I don't
relying.
want to.
It might be relying on the goddess statues or something. I don't know. I'll look at it.
I know you'll fix it.
Yeah.
Like you said before the update came out, a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah, I'm one guy, 250 displays. Sometimes things fall through the cracks.
Hey,
and
it'll
honestly,
it'll get
yeah.
done.
And the way I look at it is like there's not really that many issues in
not
the
really.
not really at all. Like if you count up the issues, there's like 12 errors that I have, and that's not many at all for something this colossal.
Yeah, because this is quite colossal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, something this colossal, I mean, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here.
And I am, and I'm taking a break. Like January is just gonna be me doing bug fixes and other whatever.
Well, whatever works, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what?
Oh, the Goron weapons got redesigned too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. I saw. They look different. Yeah, they do look different. Look at that.
Yeah.
They actually do look like a weapon that a Goron would use now.
Yeah. And they're more cohesive. They look like they're actually connected to themselves. And they look less Dwemer.
So what else would go in the Hall of Legends? Would the Kakariko sword, the Kokiri sword, would that go in here or no?
The Kokiri sword is in a different hall because it's not like blessed by the goddesses. So the Hall of Legends is
Fair.
like holy weapons.
Yeah, just like the most legendary things. Period.
Yeah.
Biggest legends.
The greatest of legends.
Dude said he found the Cobble Crusher.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
Eventually, I'll add the upgrade to the Cobble Crusher by 6.7.
Oh jeez.
Epic.
Oh hey, I got a false Majora's Mask there. In my
Here you
inventory.
go.
Take that out. I'll put that in the
That's something
thing.
I can do. Fierce Deity's armor.
Yep, and that I know goes here because I saw
Yes.
it earlier. I'm already overburdened. I may actually have to enter God mode.
You have to call Lydia. She is sworn to carry your burdens.
I love the new Goron warrior armor. That looks cool.
Yeah, that was a bit of an undertaking getting the hip thingies to become pauldrons, but I did it,
Yeah, that looks
and they
cool.
look yeah.
Good job.
I'll be doing a similar thing with the Iron Knuckles armor so that it's more unique. It won't look like the
can't wait for.
yeah iron. There's gonna be like I have big plans to redesign a lot of items so that they're distinct looking. And as much as I love the goddess statues, they're used in so many different places. Like there's a Sherlock Holmes game that uses that same model.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of want to make them a little more distinct, but I don't know if I have the tools to do that.
Just bring them an outfit studio and scale their heads up really big.
There you go. Yeah, that'll do it.
Activate big head
Moving really slow.
That just reminds me, like, early 2000s big head cheat codes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, why was that a thing?
I have no idea.
I'm really slow, guys.
I can almost hear your tuba shoes. Womp, womp,
Oh, that's
womp.
right, because there was a wooden Majora's Mask too.
Yes.
And there we go. Where's the chest piece, though? There's a chest piece. I pulled that out.
Oh yeah, that's okay. So there's two. I'll need to look at that too.
Oh, there's 2 hats.
Yeah.
2 different colors.
So there's 2 different colors, but so there's one possibility because the Fierce Deity's armor got a partial redesign. So the version that had straps on the chest got phased out. So if you have a light armor Fierce Deity's armor that has straps on the chest, I think the display doesn't recognize it. Or maybe I just messed up and I need to look at the Fierce Deity's display.
Yeah, I've got the light armor version.
Yeah, okay, so that one should be recognized, and the display is just being an idiot.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. All right. Okay. How do you enter God mode? Because this is unbearable.
Open the
Tilde.
console.
Tilde
Tilde.
key.
How do you do that again? Because
Tilde key.
Keyboard.
It's on the very upper left, below the escape.
Big squiggly key next to 1.
there we go.
And then
TGM.
just-
So just T
Yeah.
like TGM.
Yep.
Yeah.
All one
all
word,
in one.
lowercase.
Oh,
Or
lowercase.
uppercase. It can be
It
either
doesn't matter
uppercase.
which one.
It can be
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it can be
It's got
uppercase
the
or lowercase.
sequence of letters.
Okay, God mode enabled.
There you
And
go.
then
Now
just
you
draw
can.
your weapon. That
Yeah.
way it'll update your speed.
Wait, what?
Just draw your weapon and it'll update your speed so you can
Or you
move at
can
normal
jump.
speed.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can actually carry things and not be overburdened.
Yay.
This is good because now I can try to see how much stuff I can carry without breaking it. This is gonna
Don't
be.
forget to turn it off.
Yeah.
What happens if
Yeah.
What happens if you turn the game off without turning God mode off?
It disables.
Yeah,
It's
it
only like-
disables.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's only like in a sessional basis. So when you quit out of the game and come back, you would have to turn the command. You'd have to put TGM back in to turn it back on if you want to play constantly with God mode. I know some people do that.
Alright, well I just did a take all with Nehru's Pearl.
All right.
Living dangerously, are we?
Mm.
I'm just waiting for the crash to happen.
I think you'll be fine.
See, do I have the wooden Majora's Mask in my inventory now? No, I don't think I do. I thought I did. Yeah, we're just gonna be running around placing stuff. That's the stream.
The whole stream just filling the archive with whatever stuff you've got.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of inventory management later to put stuff back in my storage because I am now carrying a lot of things that I shouldn't be carrying.
It's like the meme where like empty your pockets and they just pull out 6,000 weapons
Yeah.
and just stack them up on the table. Like
There's
at
a
first it's like, oh, that's reasonable, but then they just start coming out of nowhere.
there's a hilarious Lego animated video. I'm gonna post it in just for fun here on the Discord.
All right, so
Eh,
did I?
Yeah, some of the displays, if it doesn't activate at all, that means you haven't found it, and some of it is like brand new for 6.6.
Borderlands 2 streams.
So now Nehru's Pearl is completely empty, and I am carrying 3,063 pounds worth of items.
Good lord.
That's a lot of stuff. I think somebody has hoarding issues.
I am a collectathon enthusiast with video games. I love, like, when it comes to video games, I hoard the fuck out of shit.
I was gonna say that's what all hoarders say.
think-
They are collectathon enthusiasts.
I think like RPGs like Skyrim really kind of encourage kleptomania. It's like, oh, I
They
need this
do.
and this and this. Fallout 4 is especially bad because you need like stuff to scrap for weapon mods. So you're always like, I need this and this and this and this and this, and you start taking everything that's not nailed down.
Why do you have 12 typewriters?
I need the screws.
I need all of them.
They're all mine.
I just imagine just like, there's like those images where people have like their house full of sweet rolls or something like that, but it's, like all typewriters. Just there's a single room devoted to nothing but typewriters.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yeah, so they're in that house right over there. Opens the door, just a flood of sweet rolls. Knocks them down. Blah. I don't think he made the Lokomo sword.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
The Lokomo sword?
Yeah.
That's the one the green it's next to the Master Sword of the green cog shaped handguard thing.
Oh, is there actually something else that's supposed to display here?
the rest of
It's
the
not
sword.
it's
if
not
you can read it.
on the Master Sword display. There's that big table that just has the green cog shaped thing on it.
To the
That
west.
whole huge table
Yeah.
behind there. Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
That whole thing is the Lokomo sword construction process.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I've only got the one piece.
Yeah.
That's all I've got out of that.
And there's two versions of the Lokomo sword, so that display is chock full of great things.
It's a
Of really
big, meaty
awesome,
display.
amazing things. Alright. So anything else that is
Big meaty sword display.
big meaty sword?
Display.
Yes, display. Yes.
Well,
That's just what
The Chungus blade.
I read. Oh, I did
Can
not
we-
want to think about that.
Can we have a sword that's called the Chungus blade?
The Chungus brand.
Get on it,
Alright.
Mars.
I have a question for Jake Hallinan.
That's me.
What is this big platform for?
That is the time portal, but you don't have the tune of echoes yet.
Ah. So there's supposed to be a big time portal here.
Yes.
So there's still many things that we have to do.
Yeah. And the tune of echoes is in a new location added by version 6.6.
Alright.
So Nasada, Wolf says something to you. He says, "You like a collectathons, huh? Well, get the Berenzia stones."
The what?
The stones of
Baronzaya.
Baronzaya. Get the Baronzaya stones. Yeah.
All 24. Scattered across the land.
So I think what I'm going to do at this point is, now that I'm carrying everything that my Neru's Pearl had, I'm going to go around and click on everything.
That works.
And after that's done, I'm going to be doing some inventory management to get stuff back into my Neru's Pearl again. And then I'm going to do the thing that I am afraid of doing, and I'm going to do a take-all with my enchanted chest.
It's time to push buttons.
I would save
Mhm.
before doing that.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be saving my game before I do that. Like I saved my game before I did what I'm doing now, because I'm scared. Ooh, so I put all that armor there. Nice.
Anybody got some long stories? Wolf wants to hear them.
Because this might take a little bit of time.
At the age of 6, I was born without a face.
Wait.
Back up. Stop.
I was born without a face, and I shall tell that story now.
No, not the face part. That's not the issue. That's like that's small tier. 6
What?
years old you were born?
I was born at the age of 6 without a face.
Well, I was born at the age of 10 without a face.
Well, aren't you special?
Fine. I mean, I could tell a long story of like the design process of this monstrosity.
I mean, we're gonna be sitting here watching me just click on things for a while. So I mean, we
Yeah.
we got some time to kill.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
look up.
guide it a little bit. What would you say was like the main inspiration for the design of the archive?
Okay, so there were a few different design iterations that I went through. The whole time. Ooh, I got excited by the Yiga display.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
The design inspiration came from the fact that they would be the ones to host it. So when I added them, I knew from pretty much the beginning that they would be running the archive. I didn't know what I would call it, but I knew that they would be running it because I figured, why are they in Kakariko Village? They're studying Kakariko Village, they're studying this fallen civilization. And so when the time came that I was like, okay, maybe I will add a museum space, they should run it. And so since they are pretty much definitively aliens from outer space, I just took that football and ran with it past the end zone, out of the stadium. And I thought, if they are interstellar travelers, then they would travel in a ball of light, which is defined in Majora's Mask. And so I'm like, okay, their ship is a hypercube. That's what the archive is. And they are kind of like, I designed them to be kind of like insectoid alien things with their shellbug helmets and
Yeah,
shiny.
that was one of the first things I noticed about them was like their shellbug helmets.
Yeah. At some point, I might make their shellbug helmet a little more distinct, because right now they are actually just normal shellbug helmets. But their robes are like, the shininess on their robes is actually a galaxy that I used as a normal map.
Ooh.
Which is a nice little touch. So I was like, okay, there should be a hexagonal structure to it. So the original plan for the archive was for it to be this big sort of hexagonal structure that was like this big warehouse, and like you would be able to walk on the walls and all this crazy stuff. And I was like, okay, that's too much.
It's too.
And so I made
that's too ambitious.
Yeah, that's way too crazy, and I didn't want people to be alienated by it. Pun intended.
Yeah.
So I redesigned it to just be a normal building, and I'm like, that doesn't work because I don't want it to be a normal building. And so I settled on a honeycomb structure. So if you look at your map, you'll see that everything is sectioned off in honeycomb shapes. So everything's at is centered on that hexagon shape. I had to lock my angle to 15 degrees in Creation Kit so I could line everything up with the walls. So, long story short, they were the design inspiration for the archive. And I wanted the walls to be plain, because you don't go to a museum to look at the walls. The walls are there to hold the artifacts. But I also didn't want the walls to be too clean, so I made them stone, and I made a custom texture for the everything else. So it's based on Dwemer architecture, but it's been retextured with different other things. So it's familiar but still different. And then the dots on the walls are constellations. So that one on the wall is Pisces.
Oh, okay.
And there's real world constellations. There's also Elder Scrolls constellations.
It's a mixture of two.
Yeah.
They are already here.
Yep. There they are.
They are
Hey,
here.
I like it too because in Majora's Mask, they are pretty clearly based on the Flatwoods monster, which is a famous cryptid,
Mhm.
and like having Earth constellations in the archive makes that come full circle here.
Yeah. So it's sort of like it's this implication that they are the Flatwoods monster and they visited Earth, which makes sense because they study fallen civilizations, so they would be studying Rome or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they went to Termina and picked up some Romani cows and some cuckoos, which they still have. Yeah, there's the joke display.
They
Yep.
thankfully didn't get their hands on a little farm girl.
No, they plopped her back after they realized it. So that's something you'll notice is that there's no. They are the only like humanoid things in here. They don't pick up sapient animals. They only pick up
Right.
things like cows and chickens.
Well, I was saying that as a reference to the fact that Link keeps her from getting kidnapped in the first place and having her brain wiped.
Planet.
Oh yeah, so that is a distinct possibility that happened. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. So this is unlocked when you have the Triforce of Knowledge, which you do. This is their home planet.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually a map that I made for books that I wrote, science fiction books, and so I repurposed it for Relics of Hyrule.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wrote books.
I did, and people sometimes ask if I will ever release them, and I do not see it as a possibility because I just don't want to have to edit them.
Bub is currently writing a book, which I
Oh.
apparently now have to remind him on a daily basis to continue working on because he asked me to be his accountability partner because apparently he hasn't done jack all for 2 weeks.
2 weeks is too short.
Another thing is, there's that big constellation on the wall. That is the tower, and that blue star is their home star.
Oh, okay. So that's their home planet, is the blue one.
Yeah, so what self-respecting interstellar travelers wouldn't keep a model of their home planet and a map of where they came from?
Yeah, no, it
Like
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So exactly. And then you can also pick up it used to be that you could kill them and pick up their like weapons, but I decided that wasn't cool, and so I changed it so that you can pick them up once you get the Triforce of Knowledge and find the house.
I was one of the last people to do it.
Also, it's time for the Hall of Monsters.
Yes, this was the last hall for me to make. It almost got cut because the mannequins were super annoying.
Yeah, this is going to be one that's going to be interesting.
And some of them are like robes. Some of them are statues, and some of them are actual like NPCs that are frozen into mannequins.
Oh, that's a big display. What the heck's going there? Dragon!
My guess
there it is.
Yeah.
So, which one is that?
That is Onox.
Onox, the dragon that, according to legend, could take on a humanoid form. Breath of Vadi, remnants of a powerful evil wind mage who attacked Hyrule in a bygone era. We actually fought him in the last stream.
Yep. And there's his mannequin of his little thing.
Yeah, his breath.
Yeah.
The breath of Vati. Ooh. He's a big boy.
Chillfos. At some point, I want to retexture the greater Chillfos so they have like bones in them.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of the Hall of Monsters. So the Hall of Monsters is weird because it relies on like keys and summoning spells, but I want to do an alchemy overhaul that adds unique drops for each individual enemy. So instead of the Gemos display relying on summon Gemos. It's like it relies on Gemos Talon or something like that.
Okay.
The
Oh
one-
yeah, the bosses.
There you go.
The dungeon bosses.
Yeah, and they actually have a collective name for now. I mean, for once, they actually have a canon collective name for what they are.
Guardians of the Link Between Worlds. Three guardians of gateways to the Link Between Worlds in I still can barely pronounce those names. Mowitajal and Itnamazand.
Itnumzand.
Itnumzand.
And now that I think about it, I think it might actually be pronounced Morwidayal.
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 Yeah, that would be more Nordic, yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying Morwidayal,
Marujal.
like with a J.
So you can say it however you want, and that's canon.
When did I
Yeah.
fight that thing?
Midna's Tomb.
I fought that in Midna's Tomb?
Yeah.
Did he look like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
It was a bit dark in there, so you might not have recognized it.
Maybe. Dang, he
His,
looks cool though.
His mace got redesigned, and I think I actually made it so you can actually pick up his mace now when you kill him.
Nice.
Big boy mace.
It's a big mace.
And I thought you had BMOS cores. So, oh yeah, you did get the BMOS display.
Yeah, I believe I did.
Yeah.
There's the ghost.
That was the
Oh.
BMOS display was the last one to get added.
Vampires.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
I'm about 5 seconds behind.
That's normal for streams.
Yeah.
And my worst enemies of Zelda right there.
And
Hey
we're giving it
guys.
Freaking redeads. Hey guys, I'm here.
There was a blissful moment where redeads were silent because I forgot to package the sounds for 6.6.
Oh, the what are they called? The floating
Stalls.
The stalls, yes, the
Yeah.
stalls.
And interestingly enough, we have a new member of the Floating Skull team, and those are the nameless or bubbles.
Okay,
But you haven't encountered one of those yet.
because this is the first stream I'm doing of 6.6.
Yee.
Yee.
There's a Stelphos Knight.
Gotta fill these displays up.
Oh, okay, yeah. You for
Is
some
that it?
reason, yeah. I don't think you've encountered one, but it must rely on some place that you've already been.
Okay, so that floating skull there is what you were talking about.
Yeah, that is a nameless blue or blue bubble, but I was not about to call them bubbles. It's a serious mod.
Understandable.
It's a serious monster. I'm not gonna name it Bubbles after the Powerpuff Girl.
It's just like, it's like, oh, what's that? What's this? It's like, oh, there's this enemy that's a bubble in here, and just like, well, when you think bubble, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Definitely not a floating skull.
Hall of Monsters is pretty much almost finished for you. You just need to find a few more, and the Hall of Monsters will be finished.
I may have some stuff stored away.
Yeah, there's
that-
some things that are brand new. Like up here, there's 4 new pose.
Oh, okay. So wait, if this is the Hall of Monsters, what about the Wolfos? Or is that
The
just a reskin?
Wolfos, the Wolfos are creatures that are not inherently evil, so they are in the Hall of
okay.
Life.
Gotcha. So
A
they
Poe is an undead spirit, so it's a monster.
so the Hall of Monsters is stuff that's like specifically evil.
Yeah, things like constructs and undead and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But can a construct be evil?
Well, it was created by magic, and it wasn't birthed out of an animal.
Or yeah, but if it was made for a purpose as opposed to being,
Well, it's in the Hall of Monsters.
I was just trying to joke around and pose the philosophical question. I wasn't
Okay.
being
I was being a little. I was making a
I know. I
joke.
started to pick up on that and that's why I tried to inject it in my voice. I wasn't being serious. Apparently, I failed in that. But
No, I was also not being serious. I was I was over exaggerating my annoyance.
Hearing those little things crawl around down there is just
Yeah.
My ears.
yeah. I like spiders. Yeah.
The Dragonborn DLC blessed us with those spiders.
What is this guy blasting at?
Oh, for the love of crap! What is he blasting at? What is your malfunction?
A great fairy? Oh, he is going ham.
Yeah, I think he's blasting the Great Fairy.
Yeah, that's what
Alright.
he's doing.
Yeah, there's nothing in the Wolfos display, so he's trying to kill the Great Fairy. They're supposed to be okay.
apparently, he made them with one thing they despise.
Apparently, yeah.
You know what? We can mark that off as he's doing research. He's trying to do something with it with lightning.
The funny thing is that it wasn't doing that before.
Nope. Now he just suddenly decided he hated it.
I hate the Great Fairy.
This art hurt me.
Go away! I don't like you anymore. Great Fairy. I'm gonna kill a Great Fairy. I'll get you, stupid Great Fairy.
Yeah, fine.
Ironically enough, it's in the Hall of Life and not the Hall of Monsters. Oh, there's the Tektites.
Yeah.
Oh,
And one of them is taking a bath, which is also unintentional.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Having fun over there, buddy, blasting the Great Fairy.
Man. That's supposed to be Epona, and I don't know why she's not displaying.
Alright, I'll just leave you to what you're doing, buddy. He's breakdancing.
He's dropping the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Also, the Great Fairy looked. I think the Great Fairy is a little.
Oh,
off.
the Great Fairy moved. Yeah, she moved.
There's a little like floating crystal next to her. That might be like not helping.
No, that might have pushed her out. So those little floating crystals are supposed to just wander, but here's another great feature. Sometimes the markers that are marked no use by sandbox, sometimes they and those little floating crystals are like, oh, these shouldn't be used by the sandbox. I'll use them.
I can't stop me because I can't read.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's like do not push. Okay, I'll push it.
Do not press this button. I swear to. I swear to the monkey gods. Do not press that button.
And yet, this thing with despite all these flaws, this is the best option because I tried to make like static statues of the Great Fairy and it crashed the game. So they shooting lightning at nothing versus the game crashing. I think I'll take the shooting at nothing.
Yeah.
Let's add a little life to the Hall of Life.
Eh.
See, there you go. He's just adding life to it. You know.
Yeah, it's like a Frankenstein kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alive.
I'm going to make you live.
I got in Chinese for dinner today, and I have this fortune cookie that I've yet to open. So I offer it to one of you who wants to have the fortune.
I'll take it.
Ah, dang it.
Oh wow, Miles, you were hot on the draw.
I was about to take it. I was about to take it. Darn.
You're too slow, unfortunately.
But I want to have
Okay,
a good
Sonic the
fortune.
Hedgehog.
Who knows? Maybe
You're
it'll be
too
bad.
slow.
All right, your fortune is luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Oh,
I needed
that's
that
not really a
fortune.
fortune. That's just something that's obvious.
I needed
Take
that
to your
fortune.
bed.
I needed that one. How dare you take it from me? More clicking on stuff. Ooh, iron boots. Let's see what these are. If I have any of it. Oh, the magic armor.
That was supposed to display a dragon in the Hall of Life.
What?
But I don't know if you activated that display, though.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So in the Hall of Life, there was that last display that in the dragons that wasn't popping up, and the magic armor is supposed to activate that.
Yeah, I don't think he activated it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the magic armor went in here.
Yeah, but because you have the magic armor, you can activate that because it came from Dragon Roost Island.
Ah, okay.
See
Yeah.
how sometimes it's convoluted.
I mean, this is an extremely complicated update.
Yeah.
So I don't like I was going into this fully expecting there to be bugs, and that's okay. You know, it's gonna get improved. I mean, this is complicated as hell. So
Yeah, and there's some things that, like, what if you already went to the Dragon Roost Island and you already killed that dragon? You can't go back and kill it again, so there has to be some thing that's connected to it in some way.
yeah.
And then sometimes it's this convoluted mess and it ends up just not working.
Yeah, I gotcha. It'll
Like
it'll
making
it'll
spaghetti.
work.
Yeah, I'll work
Yeah.
the kinks out.
It's
Yeah.
like making spaghetti. It's delicious, but you either make too much or not enough.
I do like me some spaghetti. All right, what we got in here? Oh, we got a shattered shield. I remember that thing actually.
Get
Thinking-
out from the water temple.
Yeah, that's right. That was a water temple. So how was everybody's day today in the chat and in here too? I'm making idle conversation while I'm clicking on buttons.
My modding opportunities are dwindling for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Because
I did post
some
that
of my
thing I was-
mods do seem to work, but some of them aren't working.
Ah, yeah, the Begoron sword.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
something new with the Bigoron sword, you'll notice the small Goron ingot. So
Oh.
steel has been sort of phased out and it's replaced with Goron steel in terms of Relics of Hyrule crafting. So if something
All
used like steel before, chances are it uses Goron steel now.
Okay, so now a lot of the recipes they're not using standard steel anymore.
Yeah, it's like if it's something that's like generic, like a Forgotten War Axe, that's probably steel. But if it's a specific special thing, then it's probably going to be Goron steel.
Okay, ooh, the Thunderblade.
Yay!
I remember that. Thundercats. Oh.
Now just imagine the Thundercats with a bunch of hoes out in the field, just plowing the ground.
I just imagine just like Thundercats hose, and it just cuts to like just a garden with like hose just sitting there.
I think our friend Wade probably described like the use of the word hoe perfectly. He's like the garden tool, the hoe. I'm talking about the garden tool, not the hoe of like shows up at your front door and you open it and she's like, buy me a pool.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that is a 100% Wade Link thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, so a bunch of the masks are displayed here.
Yeah, and that area is going to be gigantic at some point because I want to add as many masks as possible.
Yay, masks. I do like masks. They are fun to collect and wear and stuff.
I like
They're
how
they're comfy and easy to wear.
This archive is like honestly really kind of reminding me like how much more there is still left to do in this mod even still. Like it's honestly incredible to me how huge this mod is.
Yeah, it really puts into perspective the scale and also like gives people something to work toward.
Yeah.
Not that the Triforce isn't a good end goal, but like once you do the Triforce, what do you do?
Exactly.
Complete the archive.
There you go. That's your completionist goal at that point.
Yeah. And I've done my best to make sure that like the Master Sword, if you've already completed it, then you don't need to go back in time.
Yeah, so that way you, like you don't have to worry about like, you know, oh, I didn't get the corrupted Master Sword, I can't get the display for it, you know? Like you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and those are what like the script for these crystals is incredibly complicated and incredibly long, and it checks for everything. And I worked in a bunch of different variables so that it can check for something called contingent displays. So if something's already on display, then it'll be like, oh, that's already there. I will activate this display since it relies on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a big undertaking.
Oh, I'd imagine it is. I mean, this whole archive is probably like I imagine it's like all programming.
Yeah, pretty much. It was all just most of it. Like the programming was one thing. I programmed those crystals, and then it was placing every single item, which there's like hundreds of items in the mod.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a lot.
not to count the different variations of said items.
Yeah, I actually, at some point, I'm going to release the spreadsheet that I use to help make the archive. And just to read some numbers to you, granted, there's a reforging system in Relics of Hyrule, so if you have 2 Forgotten War Axes, you can reforge them into a +1 Forgotten War Axe. So some of those generic items have variants, and then there's variants like the 2-handed Fierce Deity Sword versus the 1-handed and things like that. So in terms of weapons, there are 684 individual records in Relics of Hyrule. So
Oh my
that doesn't
god.
So that's not unique weapons. That includes all the generic, like, you know, +1, and then all the different variations of the Rod of Seasons or whatever. But
even
there's
still,
684 individual records. And armor, 557 armor record. So just between armor and weapons alone, that's over 1,000 records.
And the best part, that number is still going up.
Yeah.
Yep, because he's still developing it and releasing more updates. He's still got like so much other plans. Like I saw the video like outlining what he has planned for the future of the mod, and it's just like, wow, this is an undertaking.
I'm planning on making another video, because now it's like 6.6 is done, so I'm going to talk about what I'm doing, what I'm doing after 6.6. So during the tenure of 6.6, and then going into 6.7, and working towards 7.0, what I want to do with the mod.
Right.
And like 6.6 is like 6.5 came out like 5 years ago, and I don't want to have that distance between 6.5 and 6.6. I don't want that between 6.6 and 6.7. So it's going to just be I'm going to try to release more updates more frequently is what I'm saying.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, like when you have a long period of time like that in between releases, I can understand that. But you also just want to make sure you're being careful, just like, you know, you don't want to rush it. You know?
No, and I don't want to burn out. But I think now that the archive is done, there's very little chance of me like burning myself out.
Yeah, because the
I
archive,
almost-
I think, was probably the biggest undertaking by far.
I think it is the biggest undertaking I have ever done in the mod. The Ruptured Towers comes close, but I think the main individual, the biggest individual undertaking that I have ever done is the archive.
And it's easy to see that.
Yeah.
Alright. Is everybody ready for some inventory management? Woo! Because get ready for it. There's a lot of it.
Servitor is asking why Bumbler isn't here. He may not have been here when you explained it earlier.
So the reason why Bumbler's here, not here right now, originally the plan for tonight was to stream Cthulhu Saves the World, but something popped up on his end that was a little bit last minute that he had to take care of. So he'll probably be joining us later, but right now he has to take care of this thing that he has to take care of. So, but he'll probably join us later. I have to see how things go. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna split up the storage like in between like the 3 Neru's Pearl things. I'm gonna put weapons in one, armor in another, and then everything else goes in the third. That's what I'm
You
doing.
could use the archive has that filtered storage, so if you wanted to help use that to sort of help organize those, and then just pop around. And
let me see. Let me go over there. It was the white crystal.
it was the gray one.
It was the gray one. That's right. Storage sector. Let's have a look at that real quick. Oh, okay. So you can just kind of like do it this way, and that actually
Yeah.
helps filter it out a little bit better.
Yeah, so you can just put all the scrolls in there, and then pick them back up when you're done. And then at some point in this future, I will add a system where you can just... That's a scroll, so it only will accept scrolls.
Oh, okay. 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 I gotta.
So at some point what I'll do is like there'll be a box where you can put stuff in, and it'll just automatically filter it and put it in all these boxes.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, but I didn't have time to put that in.
Wait, really? Huh? It's. I thought they were scrolls. Oh wait. Oh, that's the scroll store. I think I was looking at soul gem storage actually.
Oh, you may have been.
Hmm.
I really hope the scroll storage works.
This container does not hold that kind of item.
Probably
Well,
'cause
but
Flowers and Decunets technically aren't scrolls. They just use scrolls to.
hey, oh yeah. So try an actual thing that's like scroll of candlelight or something.
All right. Okay, yeah, now it works.
Okay, yeah. It probably looks for a keyword, and even though it's technically a scroll, it's just like that's not.
That's not a scroll. What are you talking about? That's silly. You can't do that.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
I'm
they're
not
doing it.
getting out of this chair.
It'd be crazy if you could just like if like you know how it has like the take all button. Imagine if you just like a store all button. You just go
I
to
wish.
each.
Oh man.
You just go
No,
to each
that
one
would-
of these.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Modders
scroll.
get on it.
Scroll of summon Gibdo is not a scroll apparently. Take note.
Oh, well, that is dumb, and I hate it.
And yet, the still 2 of the hatchlings are.
That is weird. They probably it probably just has keyword.
Yeah.
Gum.
Yeah, it's not
Mhm.
weird keywords.
Wait, what did I do?
Habda 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 habda
Habada,
habda.
habada, 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 what?
But you see, Wolf, Jay has put various Legend of Zelda Easter eggs throughout the mod.
Indeed.
Yes. Like, there's a few. I don't want to give them away, but
There's
they
one
exist.
with the hero sword. I know
Yeah,
that.
there is one with the hero sword. That was one I was thinking of. And then there's like the fact that the Kuko eggs have frenzy.
Although, if you think about it, isn't the entire mod an Easter egg to Zelda?
I mean, that's Relics of Hyrule in a nutshell.
I'm just waiting for the day someone makes Tingle's entire outfit for Skyrim.
But today is not that day, and we are all fortunate for that.
Yes, indeed. Now is not the
I'm
day.
the person who unironically looked for the entire Tingle outfit in Breath of the Wild because I actually like Tingle.
You hear that?
I am
Well, good
proud
for
to
you.
say it, and I will declare it in the public sphere.
You hear that, everybody? He likes Tingle. He likes Tingle.
Okay, no, not quite like that. If that's the case, there's a lot of things I could get on you for. There are things that should not be mentioned in the public sphere.
I was joking.
Now imagine Tingle,
I
but if
wasn't.
Tingle was a like.
Oh, I don't know why I made that noise.
Ooh.
Honestly,
Instead of destroying your
was the
shield, it
reasoning
just sucks
behind
all
the
your
name of
rupees
that
away.
character? Like,
Well-
what was the thought process that they had when they were making the name of that creature?
Like,
Oh,
like,
the like?
Yeah. It doesn't make anything close to a sound like that. And
like,
Alright, to the Zelda Wiki.
it's a mystery lost to time.
It's
like,
yes.
did they all just get shit-faced plastered drunk one night while they were like all out and about?
Like.
Not talking about work, and they're like, "Hey, you know, guys, we should name this giant, goopy, field-eating thing a like."
I like.
And they all, in their drunken stupor, agreed.
It seems. It looks like I'm looking at the Zelda Wiki, and it's let's see, it's derived in universe. According to this a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, the name is derived from an ancient Hyrulean proverb that goes, "Shield eaters and world leaders have many likes alike." In the Japanese version, it comes from the Japanese proverb, which roughly translates to "each to their own taste." Since shield and water pepper, which is a part of the saying or whatever, they're very similar in spelling. It's basically a pun. So it's corrupting the word water pepper to shield, since the characters for shield and water pepper are very similar.
See, the thing about puns in Japanese is they're not as easy to do in English.
Yeah.
So when they can do it, they go full ham with the puns.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of puns that work in Japanese that don't translate to English. So probably the translator just like, frickin', it's like, whatever, I don't care. I'm done. I'm going to get a drink, Martha.
See you later. Have a good day. Let's see. Yeah, some of the clothing is not.
So that's just basic clothing. It's not armor. So it's things like
Now we're devolving.
Here's a noise that everyone should recognize. Doria!
I have no idea what that
In my
is.
nightmares.
there's,
in his nightmares.
Doria!
The Doria.
that's the heartwarming sound of Ganondorf swinging his big Mondo sword in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I don't
His
play
big-
nearly enough
Nintendo
Super
Switch.
Smash Brothers.
His big, impressive Mondo sword.
I've mastered the art of perfect framing smash attacking. That particular smash attack.
Oh boy.
I can
That's
smash
great.
attack that move as soon as your frame able.
I hope
And
everybody
I've learned
is
how to
enjoying
do
the
certain
inventory
tactics in
management.
Smash that can basically guarantee you will hit someone with it.
Yeah,
and
you
to the point that even a counter spamming character cannot get a counter off on it.
Oh my god, this is gonna take a while.
better start with some good elevator music. That's not copyright.
Dun, 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 dun. That's all I got.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not like going into Mario for
Well,
a
time to
second.
go on royalty free.
Helmets. Let's see. Oh, that's classified as a helmet. That's why I didn't store it in the mask one. Alright, well. Cool.
And now my browser is not responding. Excellent.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, whoopity-doo for you. Would you like a present?
Do you have any pepper jack cheese?
Pepper jack cheese, you say?
Pepper jack cheese. You see, I've been running rather low. I need to re-establish my supply. I can't go an entire day without eating some pepper jack cheese. It fills me with such great joy. I can hardly describe it. Just the way that it succulently melts in your mouth. Okay.
What?
Cease and desist. This is an official order.
I have no idea what that was. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that was great.
You
That was
should
great.
be sorry.
That was funny. No, he's not sorry for anything. Right. Right, bub? You're not sorry for anything. You know you're not.
I mean, honestly, that is true.
Oh, someone just jumped in. Oh, the rhythm.
I
Some
found
nice-
copyright free
loud.
elevator music.
It's, yeah,
It's okay. I don't have any. I have the rhythm bot muted.
It's
yep,
Well, turn
it's
it
on.
on. It's copyright free.
I have it lowered. I have the volume for it lowered down pretty well. You can just like right click it, Jay, and
I found out. I discovered that
okay, yeah.
because my
Just
ears
so you're
were
not-
bleeding.
You didn't have elevator music stabbing you in the ears.
Alright. Any more bows that I have in my inventory that should be stored away? Yeah, because what I'm thinking I'll do at this point, because like we've been checking out the archive for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And I still want to explore some of the other stuff.
Yeah,
that was
I'm not
added.
I'm not gonna be like, you gotta stay in the archive. I worked on it so long.
No,
You haven't
what
looked at every single
what
corner.
I was gonna say was I'm not gonna do the big like enchanted chest thing that I was talking about earlier. Once I get stuff out of my inventory and everything, we're gonna get out of God mode and we're gonna actually go explore some of the other new stuff.
Yeah.
Perhaps off stream, you could put the rest of the stuff on display to surprise
Yeah.
us.
The next time. So put that away. But right now, everyone's got to live with my inventory management because I'm carrying more than 2,500 pounds of stuff.
Webmat says just dump everything in the uncategorized chest and sort it later.
One thing you could also do is because SkyUI has this capability is to click on like sort by type or something like that. That way you can just go with all the stats.
You play with the controller, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I think you have to hit right bumper to switch the category tabs.
Wait, what? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I equipped that stuff. Oops.
Not right trigger, right bumper.
Ow. Well, I'm a silly person.
Nerp.
Let's see,
And then I
where's
think you used
where's my master sword?
the select button to change which
There we
order
go.
it does everything.
There we go. That's what I was carrying. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it does do that. Like you could just like click the bumper and it's just all like, oh, we gotcha.
Yeah, this should help speed things up a bit.
So that way I can just like go to Stavs and just be all like, hey, Stavs, go in there.
Yep.
Actually, let me go to the bottom of the Stavs menu. There we go. Wait, no, not the Wind Waker. Not the Wind Waker. I want that.
Oh,
No, the Wind Waker stays. I like it. I like the Wind Waker. Because it lets me send enemies flying to their doom, and it's amazing. All right.
Yeah, it might be better at the top. Yeah.
The hook shot is categorized as a staff. That's funny.
Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. I don't know how else I could make it work.
Hey, if it works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one possibility, and this would be. I don't think I have the bandwidth for this. Is to make it like a whip, like the animated armory whip. So like, but I don't know how that would work, and I don't know if I like that idea. But it would make it look less jank. I just don't know how I would do it.
Yeah, it's a figuring out process. Okay, so great swords go in this one. All right. So yeah, we're just going off of the great sword symbol there. There we go. Oh well, apparently the Zora Spear is not a great sword.
Oh, good.
Oh, good for you.
Learning all kinds of things today.
All right, battle axe.
I mean,
and
it is a
warhammers.
spear.
Maybe I should have like undefined weapon and undefined armor, so it's just like forget it, and then like if something doesn't have a keyword, then I don't have to worry about it.
All right, so I think the battle axes was what I was trying to put in that one. Yeah, battle axes. So those were the battle axes I had. So what? Oh, warhammer, not axes. I'm an idiot. I'm looking for hammers, not axes. Where are my? There's the. Well, those are maces. Never mind. Where are the hammers at?
where are the hammers at?
Where are the There's the hammers. I found hammers.
Hammer
Alright.
time.
Everybody, get ready. It's hammer time. I hope you're ready for this.
That was thrilling. It was hammer time.
It was hammer time. I hope
Oh,
you're ready
I
for
wasn't
it.
ready. Jeez.
Oh man, it went and it came and went.
Y'all ready for this?
All right, we're done.
It's over. Now go home.
Oh.
Aww. But I don't want it to be over. War axe. There's battle axes and war axes in this game. Makes a lot of sense. Wait, what? Oh, there we go.
Well, one's used for battles and the other's used for war. Duh.
Well, blah. Blasphemy. They're all axes.
If you ask me.
If you ask me that question again, I will slap you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that possible?
I'm gonna slap you through the internet.
I will literally fly over to where you live, come to your house, and slap you.
Yep.
I would
Exactly.
welcome that. Because then that means you can never escape. Stuck here forever.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh, Midna's saber got redesigned.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks cool.
Yeah, it has a blade now.
I'm gonna hang on to the Phantom Sword because I think it's not even finished yet. So I think there might be some stuff I could still do with that.
Yeah, you haven't gotten the true Phantom Sword.
Nope.
Phantom Sword also got a little redesign. The crystals look better now.
All right.
And at some point, it's going to get a drastic redesign to look more like the Phantom Sword.
Nice. Put some daggers away. Yeah, I'll put the Kokiri sword away as much as I like it.
Yeah.
As much as I like it, I'm not really going to use it, so...
Except for like maybe putting on a wall or something.
Which you have done.
Basically. Yes.
It's a very nice letter opener.
So, there we go. Yeah, curious storage, because that shit's heavy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
Wait a minute,
shit's
you're
heavy.
Look at all those tunics.
Yeah, look at all of them. Aren't they fancy?
Yeah.
Actually, the Fierce Deity armor, I'm going to keep that on my person. Because that, you never know when that could come in handy. Because, like, that could actually be used for, like, crafting and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's a robe. That is not a curious. Yeah, just like that, like, the weight went down drastically just from doing
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All those things weigh quite a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the heavy armor. That stuff weighs a metric ton.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Is that just going to be the ongoing joke of the night?
Evidently,
Yeah.
just everyone honking like testificates.
Oh.
Well, it's the joke with the Minecraft villagers. That.
Villagers, am I right?
Yes, villagers. Yeah. I mean, who needs them? Put that away. Not me. Oh wait, we have the platinum gauntlets, so we don't need the golden gauntlets anymore. So I'll put those away.
I need villagers so that they can pay me when I give them useless stuff that I don't need, but they want for some reason.
I need villagers so that I can harvest their own wheat and sell it back to them.
See, there you go. Perfect purpose.
That's how you run a business.
Darn right.
Don't make your own stuff. Just take what everyone else is making and sell it back to them.
Exactly.
Meh.
That's
Just
exactly right.
Bake your bread with their own wheat and sell them your bread.
Mmm, bread.
And bags of bread seeds.
Delicious bread. I have a ton of rings. A literal ton of rings. Alright, so I'm still too heavy. I am still quite very much too heavy. Where's the jewelry one? Where was that at?
It was, it's an orange box that sits on... Or maybe it's a light orange box.
There
Do
we
you
go.
mean-
Jewelry and mask.
Do you mean to tell me that this game has Team Fortress 2 in it because of orange boxes?
Yes.
That was
Included with the archive.
complete intentional design choice on my part to have so many orange boxes.
Nasada, you cracked the code.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that was my last secret.
Oh my god. I can't believe it.
What do we do now?
It's
How
over
can we
now.
go on?
There's nothing else to discover and explore. We've done it. We
Yeah.
cracked it. We cracked the final
That's it.
code.
We've crapped the final code.
Yes, we've crapped the final code.
It was there all. It was inside us all along.
We crapped the final code. I love it. All right. I've still got clothing to store away. Wizard's robes. Necromancer boots. I don't know why I have those.
So Jay, what would you say was the most satisfying thing to set up for the archive?
Hmm.
Mhm.
'Cause I know you mentioned the song page elixir display earlier.
I think the song pages display was really satisfying. Um, but I think honestly the most satisfying thing was the last display in the Hall of Monsters. I forget which one that was. Because once I made that, I just took a step back and said, I think it's done. So I think it was like the Stalfos Knight was the last thing I ever added. Or maybe it was the Beamos. I forget. I think it was the Stalfos Knight was actually the last actual display to be added to the archive. And so I finished that and tested it, and I was like, it's done.
It's finally over.
It's over. It's done.
Our souls are free.
I remember like someone posted in your Discord, uh, that a GIF of Frodo from Return of the King.
Yeah, it's gone. It's done.
Yeah, like that is what I felt like this relief when I finally like granted there was a lot of bugs that had to be fixed. But like physically placing the mannequins was finished and physically placing everything was finished and I just had to like move things around and reorganize and reprogram things but it was seeing that made me realize it was like 99.9% done. So strange answer, the Stalfos Knight was the most satisfying display to
Hey, I'll take it.
put together. I think the most satisfying one to look at is the Ocarina of Time display.
All right. Yeah, the Ocarina of Time display was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm
So
still at 1,000 pounds.
You have a lot of ore. That is
You know what? Yeah, that weighs me down quite a bit.
Yeah,
that is
all weigh like 1 unit.
a ninja ballast. It just sneaks in there and goes.
Hey,
Oh, I also have dragon bones and scales. That also
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
that was very cool.
those are pretty. They all weigh
Oh
like
yeah,
50.
that dropped it down to 741. Holy crap! Why are they so heavy? Well, because they're dragon bones and scales. That's why.
You probably had like an actual dragon's worth of bones and scales.
Oh my god.
By all knowledge of physics, dragons shouldn't be able to fly.
This should
Yeah,
just
they
like
should bumblebees, but they do anyway.
What was I'm looking up the opening line to the Bee movie because I think it starts with that.
The
It
bee
does.
movie. Why are we talking about the bee movie?
According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a dragon should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The dragon, of course, flies anyway, because dragons don't care what humans think is impossible. All right.
I love it.
That's
that
amazing.
applies very well to
It
dragons.
does.
They're just like F you. We're the children of Akatosh. We'll do whatever the hell we want.
Fuck you! I'm out. I'm a dragon.
I'm not flying. I'm just at a slightly different point in time.
It's not flying. It's falling with style.
Who said that again?
Buzz Lightyear, if memory
That's
serves.
right. It was Buzz Lightyear. It's like it's falling with style. Oh my god. This is insanity. Oh! The Tarnished Shards actually have more detail on them now.
Yeah. I gave them a new texture and a new shininess to them, and they all have unique shapes.
Triforce of power. Alright, so I need I'm not too far away from finishing lightening myself up here, but I've still got a little ways to go.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there. I just got to figure out what else I need to get out of my inventory.
You have 12 black soul gems, which weigh a lot.
Let's see. Let me have another look at my weapons real quick. There's got to be something in here I can put away. Yeah, I got a Zora Sphere. Oh, Zora Sphere weighs 20. Yeah, put that away.
Oof, yeah. Webmed's put a nice one. There's an art to flying, or rather a knack. The knack lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss.
Yeah. I think that's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I think so. That's about like how it is with going to orbit with a spaceship, rockets.
Yeah.
You're basically trying to miss the ground.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I think we're almost done.
Oh, in the home stretch.
We're in the home stretch of being able to walk.
Without needing CGM.
Yeah, we're almost there. We just got a little bit more to go. Let's see, I want to try and keep the Zora mask. Because you never know when you might need to breathe underwater.
That's for sure.
Alright, now about those gems that he was talking about. Where are they at? What did you say? What was I was carrying that way a lot? The what gems?
Black soul gems. It looked like you had a lot of black soul gems. And they all weigh like 1 unit.
Black soul gems. Go by alphabetical again. Yeah, I've got 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That should do it.
Yep. So
Yeah, you've got 12. Yeah, you've got 12 unfilled and 4 filled. So
yeah, so now I'm down to
exactly
Yeah, but that's still enough to overweigh me down.
Put the Skulltula kite in the way.
It kind of
Oh, yeah.
varies. Like there seems to be like some internal like decimal unit. It's like I've had instances where I was at like the maximum, but not quite there yet, so I could still move, and then like picking up some light thing.
You would have been at
Tip me over.
exactly the maximum weight, and then picking up something like actually put you over it.
Yeah, I was like, it's weird because it's like it doesn't. I'm not quite. There's a threshold it seems where you're like internally just underneath the max, your max carry weight, and it shows as your max carry weight, and then you get something something light like a ingredient or something, and then it puts you over in that decimal place, and so then you're overburdened.
All right, so now I'm at a point where I'm not overburdened anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
So you
make
can-
now I'm just trying to make sure I've got some wiggle room.
There you have 45 petty soul gems, which is like 4 units.
Oh god, yeah, let's put that away. Yeah, I just now noticed that. I am carrying so many things. I'm sorry for the boring display. I'm going as fast as I can.
I feel like someone should like clip this and just clip all this stuff and do like a Michael Bay edit of it.
Just Michael Bay just like make this inventory management crap just as exciting as possible.
There's like heavy metal music and explosions and oblique angles.
Set to the instrumental pirate, quote unquote, version section of Ghost Love Score.
Oh,
No, I'm just gonna... I'll put all the gems of Swamp, Ocean, and Canyon away. Alright, yeah,
I think
now...
those have been reworked to be misc items, so I would take those to I think an ancient enchanter or a alteration table to make them usable. Because the soul gems are being phased out.
Alright. So you said take the mountains out? The gems of the Swamp, Ocean, Mountain, and Canyon.
Yeah.
I'll take those back out. I'm actually lightening myself up quite a bit, so I think now I can actually safely disable God mode.
yeah.
So, all right. So, how do you
2 hours
disable it
into the
again? How do you?
TGM.
All right, God mode disabled.
That's it.
All right, we have made progress. So I could do the same thing with the enchanted chest, but I think we're ready to move
Yeah.
on to the next thing.
We spent
Yeah.
2 hours in the archive, so I think it's best to move on to other things.
Yep. So yeah, no, like the archive is amazing though. Like this is a really awesome effort, and I gotta give you credit for a lot of it. Like this is like this. Well, I mean all of it because you made all of it, but you know what I mean. I give you credit because
Yeah.
it's a lot of work.
It was, so I definitely appreciate it.
All right, so now we got to figure out where we want to go next.
So there are 4 new locations in 6.6. There's 2 temples, a new Minish dungeon, and then a secret place.
All right, so once I get out of the Link Between Worlds, I shall let you be my guiding hand on where to go next.
Someone in the chat was requesting. I'll need to scroll up what they were requesting. They should go back south near Ancestor Glade.
South
So-
near Ancestor Glade.
That
Probably
is.
2 more video.
Oh yeah. So I don't know exactly what it is, but there is something new in Morwittersjal connection-wise, and there's a new design for the boss arena in Morwittersjal, but I don't know if that's specifically what Dovadude is requesting.
Okay. Yeehaw.
Yeah, that seems to be what he's requesting.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already like 2 hours into the stream, and all we've done is the archive.
I'm glad that this archive is a time sink, because time sinks can be really rewarding.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Okay, yeah, okay, thanks, Dovadude. Now we know for sure.
But like it's you said it before, like it really gives you a sense of scale of like just
Yeah.
how big everything is in this mod, and like even though you feel like you've done everything, you place everything in the archive that you have, and you see how much you're missing, and you're like, oh my god, there's still more to find.
So, since you're in the Link Between Worlds, you can use the Link Between Worlds to go to Morwittersjal, and then...
Directly.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry.
That's true. We could just take the door there. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go to more.
Yeah, that way we can go straight to this new location.
Let's do it.
Hopefully, when people were having trouble, the last person to have trouble with a specific part of it, said that they managed to get it working, so hopefully it not a factor, but I want to see it in action.
Alright.
If we should be able to get that far. It's not a super long
Yeah, it's not
dungeon.
terribly long.
Which was one complaint that people had, was that these areas... Oh, yeah, play the Song of Time. This is new.
Oh, okay.
I put invisible walls on the gates so that people can't cheese their way through them, and also so that they can't, like, they don't get confused going up to the gate and being like, I can't open the gate! I can't open the gate!
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright. There we go. Song of Time.
Okay, Dovadude's saying he didn't have any problems, so that's good.
There we go. Now I'm in.
Yay!
So you said there was something at the boss arena.
No, well, the boss arena looks slightly different.
Oh yeah,
now.
you put like a little puddle in the middle.
Yeah, so I put a puddle in the middle, and then the way it's set up is that you can't get in until Majora's Priest is out. Because there's something stupid with the Dragon Priest AI, and it prevents you from... If you shoot a Dragon Priest as it's coming out of its sarcophagus, you can't fight it if you shoot it. Like, it just stands there looking at you, and you just kill it. And so I didn't want that.
Actually, I
And
think
so-
we encountered that once on our stream, didn't we?
Yes, it happens all the time, and it's not any fault of Relics of Hyrule. It's because Majora's Priest is a friggin' dragon priest, and dragon priests suck.
Just the way that they're programmed.
Yeah. And so I tried to make it so that you can't get in until the Majora's Priest is out of the box.
That's fair.
Hey, you want to know the best part? Is sometimes you don't even have to do anything to Dragon Priest for them to just wig out. Like,
Yeah.
it's that broken.
Yeah, so I tried my best to mitigate something.
Preventing
gotcha.
people from just waking them up like that certainly helps.
Alright. Oh, hello, doggy. Oh, no. I'm sorry, doggy. Well, they
Well-
stood no chance.
Stay ever.
We're gonna kill you. I mean, well, all right. I'm just gonna run away. Oh,
I love fighting bandits when they say something like, you're gonna get dead, kid, which they don't say, but like, you're gonna die, and then they die. Like, in the kill move, they are saying that you're gonna die, and then,
I'm gonna push you down as they're getting put down.
yeah,
Hard out, and then just like, "Brr."
my favorite.
it's over! I have the high ground!
My favorite thing of all time, of course, from the Elder Scrolls series, that an enemy says to you is, "I fought more mud crabs more fearsome than you."
Yeah.
Love that quote.
Which I'm actually considering at some point doing an Oblivion stream, like actually starting to play that one.
Ooh, the wonky will be strong. And I love
Yeah.
Oh,
I've thought about it. I've thought about it. If people
Oblivion has
if people
such
want it,
character.
if people want it.
I remember, remember the physics. The physics in Oblivion are even sillier than they are in Skyrim. I remember when Jay used to make had an Oblivion playthrough
Yeah.
ages ago, and I remember when he smacked a Mythic Dawn cultist and he just launched into the air and just floated lazily down to the ground like a feather.
Yeah. Yeah,
Character.
long before Relics of Hyrule, long before Relics of Hyrule series, I did Good Morning Cyrodiil, which was a playthrough of Oblivion with my old computer, which had terrible frame rate, and then I did Good Evening Skyrim, and now it's Relics of Hyrule the series where I'm just being myself instead of trying to put on some character.
There we go. By
And
the
I
way,
also did Good After. Oh yeah, sorry.
oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna ask you, like, where are we going to see the new thing in here?
Oh, go to Morwittersall Catacombs. So at some point I'll add a chain so that you can actually go through the back of Morwittersall, but you'll have to go all the way through to the catacombs, and then it's at the end of the catacombs.
Okay, so
Yeah, he has to open
we're in the catacombs right now, I think, right?
No, you're
Oh.
in the upper dungeon.
Oh, okay. Then I need to leave or something.
And you just gotta go all the way down to open up the gate so you can go through the catacombs because it's closed on them.
Yep. But I did a series, like 4 episodes of Good Afternoon Morrowind, which people have, every so often I get a comment on one of those that's like, do more Morrowind, and I say, I'll think about it.
Morrowind is a popular one. What is yelling
Yeah.
at me?
Something's yelling.
I thought I heard something. Oh! Oh! Hi!
Oh.
There you are, weakling!
Dies.
I smell weakness. Well, you must be smelling yourself.
Yeah, because you just, died. Actually, I just realized, I actually think I'm still wearing... Yeah, I'm still wearing the two-handed Knight's Crest from when I was still doing two-handed weapons.
Hmm.
So now I've changed it. So now I'm even more powerful.
You've also got 3 of those. You could probably put a couple of those away. They
Mhm.
all. I think they weigh.
Oh,
8.
don't pull the chain. Pull the chain.
Oh, is there? What? Wait.
There's a pull chain by that sarcophagus. That if you're gonna be in a very annoyed place if you don't pull that chain.
Okay. So I
There
pulled
you
the
go.
chain.
That opened the gate up at the top so that you can actually progress.
Like up here? Oh.
Way at the top, way at the very beginning. It's backtrack theater.
And this is to get to the new stuff?
Yes, and this is the way that Morwitishal has always been. Frustrating and tiresome.
I actually kind of like Morwood and Joel.
I think Morwitishal, because I have a soft spot for Nord Ruins and a soft spot for Majora's Mask, I think Morwitishal is my favorite. Itnamzand is technically my best work of the 3, but I think Morwitishal is my favorite of the 3.
I love Morwood and Joel. Alright, so where is this gate that I opened?
He came back a while ago. I didn't talk to him now because I was eating peanut butter balls.
Oh,
I didn't want you guys to hear my peanut butter mouth.
Thank you very much. I would have gotten... I wouldn't have said anything because I'm a nice person, but I would have been secretly annoyed.
Oh, you don't have to be nice to me. Be as offensive as a Manhattan native. Just slur as many insults as you want at me to get me to shut the hell up.
You already sound like
okay.
you got still a little bit of peanut butter mouth.
Morwood and Joel Catacombs.
Well, I had 5 of them.
Yeah, that would
So-
that would do it.
At once?
No, not at once.
Okay, good.
I wanted to savor them.
I'm not that much.
At some point, that Parutamo is carrying an Elden mace, and the Elden maces, the Elden weapons are brand new for 6.6.
Yay!
They are Goron-made glass weapons
Ooh.
that look like silver weapons.
Hey, they look cool to me.
At some point, I'm gonna redesign the Parutamo so that they look like bloody skeletons.
Oh, hey, how you
because
doing?
in their
Oh, hey,
origin games, they were like red and blue, and so I want to make them red.
Stop screaming in my ear. It's not working. You Gibdos and you Redeads can all go home and tell your dead dads in heaven that I'm coming after them and I'm gonna murder them. Again.
For the 3rd time.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a lever. Let's pull it. I don't know what that did, but it did something. Open a door. Oh, open that door. No.
That's what Switches do in games. They open doors.
Yes, I know they open doors. We're discussing that now. We're discussing the science of levers opening doors.
Yes. Such science. Very
Yes.
talk.
Yes.
They might.
Levers have a fulcrum and the load. Did you know that a rowboat is a lever?
Hey, Callahan,
What's the
my
load?
classes don't start for another week. Please have mercy.
Classes don't stop.
Hello.
Out of that.
Isaac Newton No, I'm kidding. He didn't. Did
If
you
we're
know
having
that
a casual
chairs are a compound
Not
machine?
watching video games play.
My
It's hard to
lord.
turn off my day job.
Well, at least you like your day job enough to talk about it.
One of these days, I think it has something to do with like Draugr animations, but Gibdos and Redeads love sliding across the floor. But I think it's Draugr unarmed animations that are the problem.
They don't have a
Yeah.
wall associated with their drawing.
I
unarmed.
think they're funny.
Yeah, it's sort of a quirk, and I'm just like, one option is to give them like weapons, like invisible swords, or just leave it.
I say
would
leave
slide.
it. It's less work for you and it stays funny.
There's the
Yeah,
Gerudo
I'll just
vampire.
leave it.
Oh, Where's the Gerudo vampire at? Oh, there they are. Hello.
Hello. Now die.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gerudo vampire.
Have you taken your sword today?
I don't lie.
3 out of 4 doctors recommend. The last doctor was a vampire, but we killed him. So now there's only 3 doctors.
One of them was Dr. Van Helsing.
Oh.
The Diedric Passage.
This is new.
This is new. This is new. Let's see what we got in the new. Hello, welcome to the new. I am your host, the new.
Killed the passive Spriggan. And I like how Majora's telling you to kill them anyway.
Mm-hmm. See, what's having a look around, see if there's any like little secrets. Oh, it's a gossip stone. I had a minute there to try and say it right.
Sasuke stone.
Oh, Leviosa.
I almost said sus stone.
That syllable is where I got the Sasuke joke from.
Sasuke?
There is a meme for that.
There's a meme for
I'm not
everything.
surprised.
Are you kidding me?
There always is.
Is there an internet
The
rule
matter of
that's...
is whether or not that offends someone, which 90% of memes offend people.
Is there a rule of the internet that says if it exists, there's a meme of it?
Yes.
Which rule
Not
is
sure
it?
which.
There's
Not
also a rule of if it exists, there's porn of it.
Oh, well, I'm aware of that one. I mean, that's rule 34.
Yeah, but what number is...
The funny thing is that isn't even a meme.
No, it's just reality. It's just a fact of life.
Someone got beamed.
Oh,
Oh,
did
there's
I
only
get
one
bean? I got one bean?
You're the only ones who got beans anyway.
Oh, yeah, because Bumbler's not here.
I don't exactly have beans on hand, so I can't bean myself.
Best
Alright.
I have are spicy beans.
It's either bubblegum or stinky socks.
Uh,
It's stinky socks.
Yay!
I do have spicy beans, so if someone wants to bean me, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Spicy bean.
It's like all the beans, all the bad beans are disgusting, but there's a special kind of disgusting when it comes to stinky socks. Blech.
The hardest is you gotta feed Chester. Seasonal worker.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to earn his paycheck. Suffer.
Tune of Echoes. +1 Tune of Echoes, 3
Oh wait, I
seconds.
just realized. The Triforce on the True Master Sword actually has some reflection.
Yeah, I actually noticed that before. I was gonna call it out, but I forgot.
Yeah, the Master Sword textures were updated for 6.6.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I knew you were working on that, but I didn't realize you added refraction to the Triforce Mark too. That's a very interesting touch.
Yeah, nice little touch. Spell learn, Tune of Echoes. Okay.
Do you still have the Harp of Ages?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
oh god, that did not come out after. God, if Palpatine sounded like that, that would have sucked out any kind of threat from him.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. What was the spell called again? Tune of
Echoes.
Tune of Echoes. Tune of Echoes.
Tune of Echoes.
Tube of Ego.
Yes, Tune of the Waffles.
Of Echoes.
Yes. The Tune of
Never
Echoes.
let go.
You played that, and you play that tune at someone's waffles.
I would love to have that song in real life.
You know what? Fun, interesting thing with the 3.0 update I'm planning for Artifacts of Ultima.
Ooh, what is this? Time portal. What?
What?
What? What?
I find it good.
Now we're just
15
quacking.
What?
Now we're just quacking.
What a quack.
Wait, what is this? Where is this? When? Where? Who? How?
When is a good question.
How?
But where is it?
Did we travel through time?
Through a time portal? No.
No way. We didn't travel through time in a time portal. That's impossible. Time travel is impossible. It doesn't exist. Rich soil. You do not have the required item for rich soil. Okay. Oh, I can't go in there. I don't have the key. Oh. So wait. So it said forest temple. So this... I don't think there was a forest temple before this. Was there?
Nope, this is new for 6.6.
You got to this by going through more wish y'all.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, she died.
Wait, you enter a dungeon through a dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a dungeon within a dungeon.
Also, there's a very interesting. I won't spoil it, obviously, and I think in terms of the Forest Temple, now that it's brand new, I think spoiler territory in general. So like no spoilers is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if you need help, obviously I will tell you. But there is a very interesting thing in this dungeon that people won't have expected for a while.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, my girlfriend wrote that poem.
Hey.
Sylvan Sanctuary. Nascent new beginnings. The future's promise. Emerging from the forest floor. Breath of the wild. Luster of life. Saplings destined for greatness. Verdurous virgins sighing in the breeze. Excuse me. Harmony of hope echoing through this verdant valley. An arborescent cathedral of interlacing branches. A temple of trees, youthful utopia, prolific paradise. That's a good poem.
Yeah,
I
and
like it.
it's a hint. There's hints in there.
Yeah, actually, hang on. Let me make sure I grab that. Oh, I can't open that door yet. Alright. Okay, so this is kind of like overlooking the portal. Actually, because there was a portal like that back in the archive, too.
Yes,
So we have to check that out, too.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
No.
That did not come out right.
God.
You're 0 for 2 there, Magnus.
I tried.
And we love you for it.
That poor
So-
vampire.
Quack, 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 quack.
I just got struck funny because in order to enter that room where you just killed that vampire, you had to look down and then jump over the thing that you need.
Wait, the Deku sapling?
Yeah. You looked down, it said take Deku sapling, and you jumped right over it.
Whoa! Bunch of enemies just spawned.
They didn't like that.
Oh, they didn't like that I put the Deku sapling there.
How dare you plant something?
You planted something. I'm going to murder you.
What do you think this is, a forest temple?
Yeah, how dare you?
Another cool thing, this the tile set that I use for the forest temple is a modders resource. It's Akiviri architecture.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
looks
really
very
like
good.
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm actually planning on using it myself.
I think the lighting in the forest temple, I think the forest temple is my favorite temple that I've made for Relics of Hyrule. because their lighting is just perfect and the tile set is perfect.
I really like the lighting in here. Like,
Yeah.
I've actually been really enjoying this temple so far. I'm just trying to figure out what I gotta do.
Well, that poem was kind of a hint.
Let me look at that poem again then. I forgot what the poem was called. The book was called
Sylvan Sanctuary.
Sylvan Sanctuary. Let's see. Sylvan Sanctuary. Beginnings. I said new beginnings, so I assume that's when I planted the thing, because it's new beginnings. I guess, maybe.
Yes,
The
and
future-
saplings destined for greatness.
The future's promise emerging from the forest floor. Saplings destined for greatness. Verdurous virgins sighing in the breeze.
Hyrule cease.
I just noticed a big Triforce symbol up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess the biggest hint is that this is the most Ocarina of Time dungeon that I've ever put into this.
I can tell it's very Ocarina of Time. I mean, Ocarina of Time's known for the Forest Temple. It's one of the temples that's noted.
Yeah. There's like several different features that are like very Ocarina of Time. Oh, I didn't anticipate that. I guess that is an option.
Oh, is that something?
I don't think it breaks the Forest Temple. I just wasn't expecting people to do that. But who cares?
You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna do it the legit way.
Yeah, do it. No, well, do whatever.
I'll do it.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
No, dude, I'll do the
No,
legit.
I'm kidding.
I'll do the legit way. No, I don't want to.
I think
I want to go about it the legit way. Oh,
The-
more rich soil. I still need more.
I might have to check to see if going that way, jumping on the ledge and then running to the side and jumping over. I wonder if that
Magic
ruins things. I don't think
beans.
it does because you need 4 of a certain thing, so I don't think it would mess it up.
Okay, that's not the required item. So I picked up some magic beans. It's like when I went to that rich soil before with that first item, it did a thing.
Many greetings.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Dobadude's here.
She's a Dova.
Salutations.
Such
Your
arrogance to dare claim for yourself the name of Dova.
I imagine that the magic beans have to be used for something. I just don't know what.
I don't think you can reach it yet.
Okay, so I'm obviously missing something.
Something big, bright, and shiny right in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
What?
It's a time portal.
Yeah, I know it's a time. Wait, do I have to go back?
It goes both ways.
Now you're
Whoa, hey, Wolfos. How you doing?
Whoa! Jeez, surprise wolf.
That's the recreation of episode 250.
Just about.
Oh, that is so damn clever. That
Now
is
you're thinking
so damn clever. Oh my god.
And this is just the beginning. Like, because you have the Tune of Echo, because the Tune of Echoes exists in the mod, currently the Forest Temple is the only one that has it, but I will be adding more time puzzles like this where you take a sapling and plant it in the past, or you set something up in the past and it carries over to the future.
This is amazing. That is so freaking clever. That is so freaking clever. I love
Yeah, I
everything
think-
about it.
That's one of the reasons why I love this temple.
Because it's a mechanic that Skyrim doesn't do, but it
Yeah.
works very well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was super easy, barely an inconvenience.
He lied through his teeth.
No, it was. Like, it was actually really easy. There's actually 2 forest temples, past and present. They're both in the same cell, and the time portal is an activator that moves the player to a marker. And so that's why there's no loading screen, because it's literally in the same location. You're just moved like 1,000 units to the right.
Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm gathering the torch fires of 3 ghosts. I get it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
get it. I
Yep.
get it.
I
Oh
almost
my god. Oh my god.
I don't think he's excited, guys. What do you think?
He might be a little bit.
No, this
Just
is
a little.
this is really cool. I love it.
I almost named them after the 3 ghosts in
Ocarina of
Ocarina
Time.
of Time. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I almost named them Joelle, Amy, Beth, and Meg. They're named that in the editor IDs in the in-game code, but I decided to just name them like Sworn Poe, Bloom Poe,
Mm-hmm.
just to make it unclear who they are. And those terms, Bloom, Sworn, are actually derived from the names Meg, Joelle, the meanings of the names.
Alright, so so now I gotta figure out what I gotta do with those torches.
So you're in the past right now. The torches only
Alright.
work in the present.
Ah, okay. Then I shall return to the present.
And I think you have a key now that could be used to open doors.
Yeah, I found a key. It's opening some of the doors, but not all of them.
Ooh,
Let's see.
bleh.
Blech. I just gotta figure out where. What are we gonna do, JonTron now? Eh? Eh?
What the heck is wrong? Just in general.
That's like everyone's doing John wretches, and then someone makes like dinosaur
Aw.
noises.
That is something he does too. That is also something John Tron does.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, okay, so maybe I have to actually pull the torches out and use them.
No, so you're looking at all the wrong braziers.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I don't want to like. If you're obviously doing the wrong thing, I'll correct you. But there's bigger braziers that you could be using.
Listen.
Well, I found the ones over by the portal, but I wasn't like I didn't get any prompts on them.
That was in the past. Now you're in the present.
Oh, okay. Now they're actually giving me a prompt,
Yeah.
but I'm missing one.
Yes.
Or- Oops,
Like-
someone's food's done.
Food. All right. So there's one more somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Let's see, because I got. Yeah, it said of light. Like I got. Oh wait, no. Not of light. It said light. The thing.
Yeah.
What over did Nasa knows you're here? We said you were here when you hopped in.
What did I do? What did I do?
Hard to tell someone's here when they don't speak.
Mip.
I'm right here. Leave me alone. I'm playing a video game. I'm enjoying the fuck out of
Not
it.
you, Nasada. Dova
We're
dude.
talking to Dova. Because he's not talking
Dova.
at all, despite being in a voice chat.
He's the.
The,
Well, I mean, he can't talk much because he's the Dova. If he talks, he's gonna destroy everything.
That's
The
fair.
power of his voice is too strong for us.
Eh.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
why the graybeards. That's why the graybeards whisper.
Yeah.
Or they don't talk.
Jake the Mountains. With just a whisper.
Maybe there's something down here.
Don't fuck you.
I thought for a second that rock was a sloth.
I see it.
Yeah. It looks a little bit... It's got a little bit of a sloth face. Ooh, I see treasure chest.
Oh.
Nope.
He left. We know because there's noises that come in and out when people join and leave.
Yep.
We spooked him.
Steel halberd! I'm kidding.
I was about to say, like, it was still Albert.
That's new for 6.5.29.
Oh yeah, I forgot to loot the gold sculpture. There we go. Yeah, I'm still... There's one I'm missing. I don't know where it is. I thought I figured I've checked everywhere.
It's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly,
so-
tiny wimey.
Just so I know that it's not a bug.
Save first.
Do you have the magic beans?
Yeah, I have the magic beans.
You got one Deku sapling, and did you plant the Deku sapling? Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know if I don't think I planted the Deku seeds. The
So what
magic
he
beans, I
hasn't
mean.
done is gotten one of the other two Deku saplings.
Okay, so there's two Deku saplings, so you need both Deku saplings. There's another Deku sapling.
That's right,
because
because there's another thing over here. That's right. So I need to grow that one.
Yeah.
All right. So I still don't have the required item.
There was one in Dryadic Passage before you entered.
Yeah, if you leave the forest temple while you're in the pass, you should stumble like literally right on top of one immediately.
I didn't even think to go through that door in the past. Oh, because it started in here. I'm a dummy. All right.
Yeah, so there's a right in front of the entrance. There's a sapling, and that's the sapling that in the present the door was covered with roots. And so this sapling, you take that up, and in the present the roots are gone because you took out the sapling.
So
now
now
you can-
tutorial.
Yeah.
Nice. So clever.
So now you can plant that sapling.
Yep, and now I can go back to the present, and it'll be there, and I can go up to places, and I can go kill
Yeah,
things and get things.
Because in the present, that staircase is destroyed, so you have to plant the sapling, and the tree becomes a ramp.
Treasure!
So Dovadude, he can't play the Song of Time yet because all the braziers aren't lit. The Song of Time doesn't work until all the braziers are lit.
Ah, so that explains the block.
Yeah.
Meh. There we go. Oh, book. Ephemeral Arrows.
Yeah, and that's my girlfriend wrote 2 parts, so this is present and the other one was past.
Okay. Dying declination? Declination? I never heard that word before. Declination?
Declination, yeah.
What does that word mean?
Like declining. State of
Oh, like declination. Okay. I've never heard that word before. Interesting. Dying declination. Waning wisdom of the ancient oaks. Centuries of stories engraved upon their bark. Archaic answers to questions unasked. The signature of time upon every trunk. Arboreal atrophy. Decaying dreams of yesterday. Labyrinth roots holding strong to the only home they've ever known. Crying birds, a lyrical lament. Requiem for refuge. Moribund majesty. Dang.
Yeah.
I imagine there's definitely hints in this one too.
Yeah.
So I'll have to hang on to that for sure. And make sure I have that for reference. It's like these poems are interesting because like it gets your noggin thinking. Oh, I can't open that door.
Yet.
Trademark.
Idiot. Just the word "yet" trademark it.
Yeah, that's the motto for Relics of Hyrule. Oh, you can't do it? Just not yet.
I just heard something crawling around. Where is it? Where is that enemy coming from?
The door you can't access yet.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, that gate's open. That gate's open.
This is the present.
Oh, I'm in the present. Oh, well, that's why
Yeah.
the gate's present. Oh, right. I'm just being a dummy. All right, let's go back. So I thought I figured something out, but I didn't. All right. So I thought that the next enemy would be up there.
There's
Next ghost, I mean, sure.
so you got this tree, and I think there might have been another door that you didn't enter. Not quite
He missed a loot chest, I believe.
Did I miss a loot chest? Miss a loot chest? I thought I got.
Right there at the balcony.
Oh, is there
Oh,
a
yeah.
chest at the balcony? I didn't.
Yeah,
see
there's
it.
yeah, that is correct.
There you go. Double check that.
There's so Webmet says, wasn't there a sapling at the main entrance before you enter the temple? Yes, and I believe we grabbed that. So there's two Deku saplings. There's one before you enter the temple, and then one in the temple, but they're both in the past.
Oh, okay, it's up here. I see. Amber Relic.
Yes, new for 6.5.
I love the relics.
And there's the small key, yeah.
All right, so that's what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably put a light by that chest so it's a little more obvious.
Or you could not.
That is a good point. I could not.
The nameless
actually
boo is
enjoy
dead.
when chests are harder to find. Like, I enjoy having to use a torch or
Yeah.
having to. Yes.
That's just the thing about that. Everyone plays this game differently. So.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't balance it to everybody's.
Whoa!
Wait,
Hey! Bad tentacle! Bad tentacle!
I love the roots.
Yeah, you can't. It's yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
basically just one of the like just a retextured tentacle from
Yeah.
from Herbaris Mora.
I'm very happy with that. I'm also very happy with this cave that you're in. Like it's
It's something.
it's so glorious.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I
Oh,
see it. I
yeah.
see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. It's a breath. It's a Sheikah tower. It's a Sheikah tower. Ah, it's amazing.
Also, there's that green light. That's a big Mondo hint.
Big green
Like
light.
there's a green light in the Sheikah Tower cave. That's just basically like come over here
Ah,
and go underwater.
freaking roots. Let's see. Freaking roots. You know, like I'm gonna slap you and it's gonna hurt and you're gonna not like it.
I love the Sheikah Tower too. When I put it together, it was one of those things that when I finished it, it was like as I was working on it, I was like, this is gonna look like crap. This is gonna look like crap. And then I finished it and I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, I impressed myself. Oh my god.
There's supposed to be a place for planting stuff in
I think he's in the present currently still.
Oh. Then that would explain it.
Wait, am I supposed to be in the past now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the past so you can plant a thing so that you can go up to the top of the Sheikah Tower.
In the present.
Alright.
In the present.
Come on.
I forgot about that.
They go back and forth. I love it.
Get it. There we go.
I confused myself with my own puzzle.
Hey, hey, it's figuring it out. We.
Spilled milk.
You gotta eat. Spilled milk. Spilled milk. Spilled milk. Spilled want milk.
God.
Alright, we found treasure. More amber relics.
Yay.
Alright. Oh, there's a fairy. It's a different kind of fairy.
The new ivory fairy that are specifically for puzzle hints and revealed by Eyes of Truth and stuff.
Oh, the magic beans were removed.
Yeah.
So now I bet I have to go back to the present now.
Yeah, and then we'll get everyone's favorite thing.
Everybody's favorite thing of everything ever related to
Yeah.
Zelda.
A
Yeah.
map of the surrounding area?
Tingle.
Tingle just jumps out like, I am the final boss!
Woohoo! Wait, that's
Yeah.
Mario.
Wait. Is Mario and Tingle the same person, just a different outfit?
Have you ever seen them in the same room together?
I don't think so.
Then there you go. That answers your question right there.
Mystery solved!
So Omega Cyborg just joined in, and
Hey, Omega
was at-
Cyborg.
yeah, it's the forest temple that we're in.
Oh, yeah, the flying plant from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I tried to give it a sound that sounds similar to the wow 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 wow.
I'm just imagining it making Jetsons noises.
Dovadu was talking about the lore book and the fire temple. You have to find all of the tablets and then slam them together in a alteration.
What is
ancient
happening?
enchanter.
Is there something fighting something up here? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, it's a Yiga foot soldier.
What are you doing here? Get off.
Hello, Mr. Yiga man. I'm gonna kill you, and now I'm gonna kill the ghost. Thanks for weakening them for me. All right, that torch.
So yeah,
that's mine now.
if you have 6 tablets, you should be able to either use the Goron Forge or the Ancient Enchanter to make the book.
Clan letter.
Or
number
you could
6.
read the tablets if you know Goron.
Clan letter number 6. Actually, wait. Oh, I was in the wrong section. There you go. Let's see. Yellowing leaves are proof in death Hyrule lives. Go away with your impeccable kin. Allow us to extinguish the light. Yeah, Yiga trying to keep Hyrule dead like they usually try to do.
Wankers.
The Yiga, I'm gonna do a whole big thing with them. I'm really excited with the what I'm playing for the Yiga. The idea with the Yiga is that they're revisionist historians, so they're trying to sow disinformation about what Hyrule was like. So it's deliberately misremembered so that only they remember what it was really like.
And everyone else
They want
remembers
to,
it.
yeah, because they want to. They're servants of Ganon. Like that's something that they would do.
Yeah, he that controls the past controls the future.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now. Oh wait, no, I was in the right spot already. All right, so now we have to light this one,
Pew.
and now they're all lit.
And now comes the moment of truth. Does the Song of Time work? Because it didn't. And I hope it does.
We're going to find out today on Dragon Ball Z.
So the thing with the Song of Time, it worked, but the issue was that the time portal would disappear as intended, but if the braziers weren't lit, they wouldn't reappear if you try to replay the song.
Yeah, the original idea was that it was supposed to disappear only when the braziers were lit.
Ah, okay.
So
That makes
I
sense.
think I rewrote the script so that it only... There we go. So that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to stay disappeared, and if you play the Song of Time again, it's supposed to reappear.
Okay.
But don't play it while you're on the magic plant because it'll disable the magic plant.
that would be great.
And
yeah,
there's actually
that would be bad.
There are 2 bosses, one in the past, one in the present.
Okay, and we're in the
And then
we're in the present right now.
another glitch was the present boss was dead because its sword was the wrong type and it was killing it. And so it got killed by its own weapon.
That's amazing.
F.
But now it should be fine.
All right, what's down here? Fight me.
It's also a very unexpected enemy.
Wait, is it what I think it is? It is what I think it is. It's the Death Sword from Twilight Princess.
Highly requested too.
Yeah. Do you have the Eye of Truth spell?
Too late now.
I killed it before we tried.
It might still be. It might. Oh, I know it won't work. Never mind. Yeah. Now that it's dead, it won't work.
Still, that's
Use
really
the-
cool.
Yeah.
And the Death Sword model was made by yours truly.
Oh god.
And of course, the weapon is a weapon that can be wielded.
Yes.
I took it. It's mine now.
Is there a chest in this room? I forget.
Present. In the past.
Okay.
Oh, there isn't a chest in here?
Yeah, there's only a chest in the past.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Then up we go. So
And
now-
then there's also a new enemy in the past that you'll also be able to find a summoning spell for.
Alright, so I'm assuming that that sword is going to be helpful for when you go to the past, because that was the main thing that we got from that.
Potentially. You can still kick the boss in the past pretty easily without it.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
Almost. 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 There we are! Yes, good show. Uh-oh.
Jolly.
It didn't reappear.
God. Oh, God. Get it. Oh my god.
Arse.
Now this was working before. When they are lit.
Well, that
Wow.
sucks. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I think I see what's happening. What happens is you can't unlight them. That's the problem. So what's happening is if you play the Song of Time, it disables the magic plant, but then it's like, oh wait, the braziers are lit. Enable the magic plant, and then it doesn't enable the time portal. So since this is actually, yeah, use the one outside.
Wait, what?
That's a-
big brain.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
Maybe I don't have to fix it.
Yay! Lazy!
Yeah.
An unintentional safe.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
I like that it's still. I like that it's still the yeah, it's still the thing in the past.
What thing?
Yeah, like it's still the magic plant in the past.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, one thing you could do is you could, well, I guess that would be a little bit more annoying because like having the platform in here, the time portal in here is handy.
Yeah.
So.
But like at this point, it's like, yeah, it's handy. And it was designed to have it there.
So that it's easier to get around in the temple.
Yeah, but like now that the dungeon's pretty much finished, I mean, I'll see if I can make it work. But like, there's time portals that are permanent
Mm-hmm.
in the Dryadic Passage, so it went from a high priority to not so high priority.
Because you have two. Oh. Whoa, Stalhorse. Hello, Stalhorse. It's dead.
Again.
Oh, that. Oh. Oh.
That poor horse.
Guess who's dead?
Dead
Dead
again.
again.
Guess who's dead? Tell a friend.
As you just puree that Hylian vampire.
Lineru glass armor.
Oh yes, I do enjoy myself a fine undead puree.
Rod of Seasons.
Aged well past the age of 10,000 years.
I got the Rod of Seasons.
You really get that slurred, rotten taste of disintegrated flesh.
Gross.
And a slight hint of cherry.
Where is that new book that I got? It's a spell tome, Stallhorse Thrall, so I can actually summon the Stallhorse.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ride around on You could ride around on a bone horse.
Oh, that's amazing. I want to ride
There's
around on a bone
there's
horse.
also there's also a chest down here.
Yep. But first,
But yeah, the boner horse is
Yep.
nice.
boner horse. Hey, baby, you want to ride my boner horse?
Don't ever say that again. That's an actual person.
Just okay, do me a favor. What you just said, don't ever say that to an actual person ever again in any context.
And the Rod of Seasons can be wielded as a warhammer or as a staff. Obviously, right now it's empty, so it can't really do anything. But there are 4 season crystals that you can collect and build, and I had to implement 36 different iterations of each individual combination of all the crystals. That was fun.
Ancient chest. Spell tome, summon Stallhorse.
So yeah, that one's temporary, but costs less.
Okay.
And then this Thrall lasts forever, but it costs a huge mondo amount of money. I mean mana.
Money, I mean mana, I mean magic, I mean damn it.
Just like, that's a spell for you that just drains your money instead of your
Yeah.
magicka.
I.e., magic armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say that, magic armor.
There
Yeah.
was a lore book somewhere, and I just forget where I put it. I think it's in the it's in the Forest Temple. I just forget where I put it.
Something I was going to mention earlier with the 3.0 update for Artifacts Ultima that I'm planning. One of the spells I'll be adding is Create Food. So if you run out of, if you're like running a survival mod or something, then that would come in extreme handy.
This is really, this
there's
really weird.
there's a
about
high- yeah, that looks great. I should have put that in the trailer.
that.
There's a few Hylian vampires that are still in the past, and one of them's carrying a lore book.
Monster altar.
Yeah, so that one's in the past, and then in the present it's been purified. So there's 2 different versions of it that do different things.
So what it monster altar. Choose an item to create. Oh, so I can just create any of these?
You cash in Mon for things, and you can also cash in. You can cash in monster parts for Mon. So this is a Mon rupee exchange system. It's basically a reference to Kilton from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. So now this is where like the Mon really starts to come in handy.
Yes. Yeah.
Very handy.
And I think you can also use the monster altar for things like Poe souls, which have been added, and other stuff like that. And there's like a bonus Lizalfos tooth or something that's sitting there that you can use to cash in for Mon, just to show what this thing does.
10 Poe Soul, and you can get the Conjure Poe and Conjure Greater Poe for 10 Greater Poe Souls.
Yeah, so this is like the Poe Soul exchange from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, so with that, you can actually, like, call a Greater Poe to fight alongside you.
Yup.
That's really cool. Like, that gives Mon a lot of use.
Yeah.
Before it was mostly just like a little trinket leading up to.
Yeah,
This
it's
idea.
kind of like, this is gonna become something later down the line, but now it actually means something. That's cool.
So
Alright.
I definitely recommend finding the other vampires and wiping them out.
Yep, I know there's this door still. Okay, cool, I can open this door.
Yeah.
Hello, vampires. You poor vampire. I don't know how that killed her, but alright.
Meh.
Bop.
I jumped down and booped her on the nose, and she was like, ah!
Flat.
Saria's Resolution. Ooh, that's a lore book. That's I bet that's like to do with Saria by the title.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Maybe. Mm.
Or perhaps he's someone else entirely.
Another thing is the Twilight enchantment was redesigned so that it always does damage, but it does more damage at dawn and dusk.
Like, that's very helpful because
Yeah.
it was completely worthless during the day or night.
Yeah, it is now like it's meant to be a crepuscular spell, meaning it's most active at dawn and dusk, but the way it was before, it was just blind at any other times.
Yeah. Also, we got a book to read.
There it is.
Yep. There is a pleasure in the pathless woods. There is a rapture on the lonely shore. There is society where none intrudes. By the deep sea and music in its roar, I love not man the less, but nature more. It is said that Kokiri simply cease to be once we reach a certain age. We vanish and a new generation appears just as abruptly. If that is the case, where do we go? If we can be killed, what happens to us after death? If we become cursed, can we be freed? What if we are eternal? What if, when we are killed, our bodies simply cease to function, but our souls remain, and we wait as we are absorbed into the forest? If we vanish, do we return to the forest? Can we? The Lost Woods were once feared by the Kokiri. If we left the forest or became lost in the woods, we would die or fall victim to a curse. I know now that this was a lie. The lie was benevolent. We are safe with the great Deku Tree. We were safe, then the Dark Lord came. The forest was raised, and also this music is insanely not appropriate for this, what I'm reading at all. This is amazing. We were safe, then the Dark Lord came. The forest was raised, and we took refuge in the Lost Woods in the Forest Temple. We found answers to the questions about our existence. We can die, despite the great Deku Tree, and we can be cursed, but if we survive, are we eternal? If we leave the tree's influence, will we eventually cease to be? If we stay, will we disappear? When my mind whirls with these questions, I immerse myself in the Forest Temple. The trees greet me, follow my commands, listen and speak to me. I walk the halls of the temple, and the books inside the lost library follow me, answering me as they did when they were trees. The pages know, the books remember. They surround me, protecting me and filling my mind with wisdom and peace. The temple is peaceful, beautiful in its obscurity, and stands as a reminder that nature always reclaims what is rightfully hers. If the Dark Lord knows of the Forest Temple, he will try to subvert it. He will try to twist the energy here, and he will try to take it from us. When this war is over, and all is dust and snow, the trees will return, for trees are eternal. Flowers cannot vanish, and grass, though it may be trampled, poisoned, and burned, will always rise through stone. I will follow nature's call. We will reclaim what is rightfully ours. The last march of the Kokiri will begin. What? The last march of the Kokiri? What is that referring to exactly?
There was I think, did you go through Rage in the Ruptured Towers?
I think, yeah, we did.
there's a
book
lore
by
book.
that name.
Yeah, there's a lore book called The Last March of the Kokiri. And
We
it's,
may have read that one, and I don't remember it.
So it involved the hero of winds was trying to get to Death Mountain, and so he passed by Kokiri Forest, and he saw a bunch of monsters raising the forest and making weapons and junk.
Oh, I
And-
think we did get that book. It was like a story from the retrospective of the Hero of Winds.
Yeah, and it was he witnessed a battle between the Kokiri, i.e. Saria riding on top of a Ent, basically, as the Ent just cleaves through this army of Bokoblins and Stalfos and stuff with no expression on her face whatsoever.
Just completely emotionless.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's stoic as the forest devoured these monsters.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just completely emotionless.
Actually, it wasn't Stalfos that were fighting against her. She actually had all the Stalfos of the cursed within the forest.
Oh yeah, that is true.
at
Yeah,
her aid.
yeah, I misspoke there.
The Trent, Stalfos, Stalchildren, the Kiri themselves.
There was an implied presence of Spriggans as well.
Yeah, I think there was. I remember there was a heavy implication of Spriggans.
So there's one more thing in the Forest Temple.
Oh, okay.
The Purified Monster Altar.
The Purified Monster Altar.
So go into the Forest Temple. You're in the present, so just go into the Forest Temple, and then where you found the Monster Altar, go to that location.
Ah, okay. The Infusion Altar.
Yeah, so the idea with this is that it's a purified monster altar, and yeah, I've moved a few recipes here, and so this is where you can make bomb arrows and stuff, and where you can make Ocarina of Time elixirs,
Okay.
and things like that,
Very
and
certain.
Pharaoh's Blessing.
Oh yeah, you can make Pharaoh's Blessing here with light essence. Okay. So yeah, you just moved a bunch of stuff here.
Yeah, just so it doesn't clutter up the Ancient Enchanter.
Right.
And it's also like you can only make unarmored circlets here. You can only make heavy armor at the Turban Forge and light armor at the Ancient Enchanter. And yeah, the Poe Souls.
Yeah, this is where you can get that. Also, Sand of Hours elixir slows
Yeah.
time for 10 seconds.
If you have any extra Sand of Hours, you can make a Sand of Hours elixir.
That's amazing. Like you could just slow time down. Saria's Song Elixir. Mixed potions are 100% stronger for 30 seconds. So basically, it just doubles the effects of potions.
Yeah.
But only mixed potions, I'm assuming. Because it says mixed.
Yeah, any potions you make.
Yeah, it can't be potions that you found.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's extremely useful for the alchemy cheese that exists in the base game.
Yeah.
Yep.
The alchemy and enchanting cheese, where you can get an item that does over 1 million damage, or you can make it a poison that does over 3 trillion damage.
Wooden
basically
ball
is-
glass armor.
That basically is the fast pass to that, in my mind.
Yeah.
Unique
Well-
immunity to poison.
That's up to people if they wanna.
Yeah, if they want to cheese things.
I mean, you get some very entertaining things that happen when you do stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
Zelda's Lullaby Elixir. Lockpicking is 100%
Like, it's
easier
about a lot
for
more than
30
just cheating. It's like
seconds.
testing the limits of what you can do with the system and
Yeah.
what crazy things you can make happen when you do.
Deals 20 points of shock damage and half as much magic damage.
For
Yeah, so-
example,
The
sorry.
Song of Storms elixir is essentially a shock poison.
Yeah. I kind of figured that. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here that you could make.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, for
Crazy good
example,
stuff.
one thing you can do is you can mix a poison of paralysis, but this poison of paralysis could last for over 30,000 minutes. So you can So the thing about paralysis in Skyrim
I have Great Fairy's Tears? I don't
is
remember if I do.
when you suffer paralysis, well, not when you, but when any NPC suffers it, they essentially become like a rag doll, but they're immune to fall physics. They can still take damage, but not from falling. So you can just Fusro anything and anyone around, and they won't take damage. They'll just keep ragdolling everywhere like a really, really sturdy mannequin. So you can take Nazim and just drag him all the way to the top of High Hrothgar and yeet him off and keep doing it over and over and over again.
I remember that.
It's
I remember
amazing.
seeing. There's I forget what console command it is, but if you use, there's a specific console command that if you use it, they NPCs don't get affected by stuff that would throw them, like unrelenting force. And I remember seeing like a gif of someone that doing that to Lydia and then just nailing her with a bunch of Fusro Das over and over and over. And then they turned that command off and she just like shot away at like 1,000 miles an hour.
Like stasis. Like stasis.
Wild. Oh my
I wish I could remember what the console command was that does that.
That is very intriguing to me as a person who is modding a Zelda mod and may at some point add a stasis rune.
Yeah, because I know your next thing that you're going to be working on is Breath of the Wild, right?
Well, yeah. First, I'm going to work on the tenure of 6.6, which will be leading up to a huge Breath of the Wild update. So I want to add more Minish stuff and more low rule stuff.
Mhm.
And
More
then
mini
once
stuff
I
is always welcome.
Oh yeah. And so once I get through all of that, then I'm gonna start doubling down on Breath of the Wild. But I'm also not gonna like compartmentalize updates as much as I have been. I think that kind of held me back. And so what I'm gonna do is whatever I feel like adding, that's what's gonna be added.
That's
There you
probably
go.
the most efficient way to do it, in all honesty, because then you're doing
Yeah.
stuff you want to do.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
do stuff
instead
you
of,
want to
like,
do.
Waiting 5 years to add the tingle or something. I just add them whenever I want, which is never.
Oh, why you got such my hopes and dreams like that?
I will never add Tingle. You can't.
Actually, I stand
make
correct.
it
I stand corrected. I will add tingle in 6.5.29.
There you go. The mythical update.
Yep, the mythical update that'll never happen.
Everybody
since-
won.
6.5.29. It'll come out even though 6.6 has already come out.
Yeah.
Okay, serious question. Do people actually dislike Tingle, or does everyone do it just for the meme?
I like Majora's Mask tingle. I don't like Tingle Rosie Rupee Land tingle.
That's understandable.
I am indifferent to Wind Waker tingle. I think he's fine for Wind Waker, and I think he's fine for Majora's Mask, but like, I don't like the entity that a tingle has become.
Yeah, he's kind of evolved.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
how he's evolved. I like the way he was in Majora's Mask and Wind Waker,
Tingle
and if he
has
just
evolved.
stays like that, I'm fine. But like, if he's like Rosie Rupee Land, then I'm like, it's time to stop.
I think
It's
like
time
in
to
general,
stop.
I think in general too, like Tingle doesn't like really appeal to us Americans as much as he does to the Japanese. So like
A weirdo like me being the rare exception.
Yeah, I mean, in a general sense, us, American gamers don't really. I just kind of think of him as like a creepy man-child, which in some cases he is. But like, we're kind of like the pervert, but the Japanese are like, yeah, this guy is great. That's why he got his own game over there after all.
2.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, 2 games.
And there are joke items in Relics of Hyrule referencing Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
And just so you guys know, at some point, Jared and I want to stream those Tingle games somehow, some way.
And they're going to, and these individuals will stay far, far away when you do.
There are I want to mention 2 things that just happened on screen.
Mm-hmm.
One is I was very happy to see more Widdershall without something blocking its entrance.
Lovely, ain't it?
Yes.
But 2, as you entered the Hall of Legends, there was one of them walking over the Master Sword display, and he knocked them over.
Oh
And
my god!
Broke my... But, fortunately, I thought of this, and you can't pick them up, and if you click the crystal, it'll put them back where they were.
There we
Wow.
go. There we
So
go. That's better.
orbiting.
But that just, he just walked right over them, and it hurt my soul.
Oh, they
How
don't
dare
care.
you, sir? How dare you?
I don't see the time portal coming.
You have to
So
activate the
here's the thing.
I have to activate the what?
I figured there is a way that you can
archmage.
take vengeance for Jake Allenhead. So, is it that they're impossible to kill, or that they don't have a hitbox?
It's that I don't want people to kill them. I don't think it's appropriate for people to be able to kill them.
Okay, wait. So what, Jake Allen?
Uh,
What were you saying?
Sorry, I don't. Okay. Activate the Harp of Ages display.
Okay.
The crystal by the Harp of Ages.
Oh, there we go.
That will activate the time portal display. There we go. Problem solved.
Yay.
I'd say, but Nostit, you have to use console commands.
Oh, well, okay. So it's not an
You
actual. It's
killed
not.
the
It's
man.
not. It's not an actual time portal.
It's not an actual time portal, no.
Ah, okay. That's what I was wondering before.
It's only a model.
Use the console and kill the they.
Please don't kill them. That would hurt my
Oh,
soul.
I'm not gonna.
I
Kill
don't want people to be able to kill them. It's not revenge. It's actually not cool.
Look at
They've
them.
changed
put-
their
They're
ways.
adorable.
They put all of this stuff together. They did all of this, and now we're gonna kill them because they walked over a display.
Yes,
Excuse me.
Just
yes,
because
we
they
are.
stepped on, just because they walked and sneezed on the Mona Lisa doesn't mean they have to die.
Okay, that
They're-
actually is a crime.
No, they're adorable. They don't need to die. They're fine.
If I could go back in time and tell myself, I would. No, they are not still killable in Kakariko. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself, set them as ghosts so that people can't kill them, because now it's set in like everyone's memory that you can kill them. They should not be killable. They should be.
When you said memory, it sounded like memory, and I was like, "Things out, Nerds Knuckles."
He's like, hard, funny, kiddie name.
Also, another thing I did was I added a few more things to Kakariko Village.
What are you doing?
So that I moved all of the armor, most of the armor out, so that you can't get like a huge amount of armor from Kakariko Village. I've moved it to other locations, but also there's more mountains around the area in Kakariko. And actually, I think there's a map.
A map of Kakariko?
We just took him to the standard Skyrim overworld map.
I think
Well,
Yeah.
there it is. It's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if you have like Dindo Lod installed or something like that, it'll make a
the lot.
proper map.
I thought I heard you say that you figured out how to do that. I remember you having like this big epiphany about it.
I regenerated the LOD whatever that stands for.
Level of detail.
Level of detail.
The
So I
level of
regenerated
detail.
that for Kakariko Village, and that made Dindo LOD at least make it work. But it looks like it looks okay here. It's one of those things that, like, I regenerated it, and it seems to work, at least if you have Dindo LOD installed, and I really don't care anymore. It's one of those things that it's just like, if it works, it works, and if it's not there, I don't really care.
I mean, at least the local map works.
Yeah, the local
Yeah.
map works, and that's important.
There you go. So, what else should we go see?
There's the Fire Temple, and also the secret. There's the Minish Dungeon, and then there's the Fire Temple, and then there's the Secret Shrine. And also, there's one more thing. There's an extension to Hofengar Secret Grotto.
Man, you added a bunch of stuff.
Yes, I did.
Just
It's a
scratching this.
big update.
Didn't this
It's
take
a-
like a year and a half?
It was exactly a year between 6.5.21c and 6.6.0. So yeah, in hindsight, I could have split it up. I could have released Forest Temple and Fire Temple in 6.5.22, and then released 6.6 later. But I didn't realize how long it was going to take. If you go back and watch my video from like a year ago explaining the future of Relics of Hyrule, I'm like, 6.6 might be ready in early 2020.
Huh.
No.
Nope.
What a
Big
joke
age
that was.
spoiler.
I did not anticipate how long the archive would take.
Yeah, the archive is... It was a labor of love, I can tell.
Oh yeah. I think another thing that happened, and I think I'm gonna try to prevent this, is I don't know what to call it other than feature bloat, where 6.6, I kept putting 6.6 off because it was like, oh, I'm gonna add this. Oh, I'm gonna add this. Oh, I should add this, and then someone would request something, and I'd be like, oh, I should add that, and so I just kept adding things and fixing bugs, and it just kind of like kept getting bigger and bigger.
Mhm.
Snowballing into
Yeah, it got
Water
bigger. It became a bigger thing than what was originally planned.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you said there was an extension to what was it? What?
Hofengar Secret Grotto. Hofengar Secret Grotto.
All right. So, let's see. I think it was the Pharaoh's Pearl that had the power to take us to the secret grottos.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, Pharaoh's Pearl. All right. So, secret grotto. North, south, east, west, or Solstheim?
I think it should be either in north or west.
We'll try north first. There it is, Hofengar.
Yay.
Whoa! Hey, ho, hey, gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I waited
yeah,
so long
gargoyle. Oh
for-
yeah.
Grotto to get extended. I'm so happy I finally did.
I just like the way you said it. It's like, oh yeah, gargoyle. Oh yeah.
Well, I was thinking of a joke. So, where do ladies keep their rings?
Jewelry box?
Well, all right. You're welcome, vampire people.
Hofengar.
Oh hey,
Uh,
Great Fairy's Tears.
Great Fairy's Tears got a redesign.
Yeah.
You have the new
Bottles.
What's up?
Yeah, I really like. It's based on I manipulated the vertices of the sleeping tree sap.
Nice. Relicious Hollow. So yeah, I remember this place. So
Yeah,
is
it was
he-
actually designed as a part of a redesign of Kina Langenzel, but I thought that it didn't fit, and so I plopped it here.
I've been waiting for the addition to this place for so long. 'Cause I remember all that time ago when you said you were going to be doing something to it. I'm like, so any month now there'll be an update. Any month now.
Any
coming.
month now.
It's be here any day.
Now I finally did it.
Oh.
Bam.
The power I wield in my hands is too much even for me.
I just threw her right over that ledge there.
Hello. The bat was just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
I yield.
He says in bat-ish.
Yeah, he says it in his bat language.
Just a bunch of shrieks and
I
clicks.
think it's making it the keys.
Alright, well, I fell all the way to the bottom.
I think the keys should be easier to kill above water. When they first came about, they had terrible collision data, which I fixed, so I think it is fixed.
Yeah, the collision data on them seems to, like, it actually feels a little bit better.
Whenever I see someone shoot a keys, it makes me so happy because that bug was so frustrating.
I remember when I would try to cast spells at them and they would just fly right through them.
Yeah, that's because their collision was at the bottom, like at the ground. Like there's just a pile of collision at the bottom.
So yeah, you had to aim at the floor to hit them.
Absolutely bonkers.
There we go, I killed the gold sculpture.
Whack.
Alright,
He did.
so where is this new expansion?
So there's that big corkscrew thing. You're at the bottom of it, and go
All the way to the top again?
not all the way to the top. So you're at the bottom. That's where you want to be, and then there's the dirt paths beyond it. So you just follow those dirt paths.
Okay, so am I going the right way?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there should be a door that used to be inaccessible, but now it is accessible.
Oh my. Reclaimed shrine.
Finally dug it out.
Yeah, it took them long enough, but they finally opened it up.
Coming in, killing him.
It took us many, many millions of years, but we finally opened this one door.
The entrance of the Blood Fairy is beautiful. It's a thing to behold.
The Blood Fairy?
Awe-inspiring.
Yeah, you missed it, but the Blood Fairy,
Oh yeah,
Um,
there it is.
I hope she's killable. 'Cause oh my god, that was another annoying thing.
Yep, I killed her.
Okay, good. Thank God, because she was unkillable before.
Splat.
Hey. Oh, you made it cry.
That poor fairy. Green Force Gem.
Also
Fun
new.
fact. Fun fact, killing people makes them cry.
You killed me, that makes me sad.
You heard it here first.
Oh, Staff of Weakening Wind is actually a Relics of Hyrule item.
I know. It threw me off because it displayed in the archives like, wait, that's a random Hyrule item? I thought it was like just a random drop.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
I'm gonna give it a unique look so that it actually looks like a Relics of Hyrule item.
It didn't help that I had recently
You did
installed
choose a nice staff for it, though.
Yeah, I'll probably keep that staff as the base, but I'll make it like retool the texture so it says on the side, "This is a Relics of Hyrule item."
a little tag on it.
I'm afraid
No,
to
let's just
step
put a
into this
literal
thing.
piece of paper on it that says, "This is a ROH item."
Nah.
So you could just make that a gag.
This end, this side forward.
There is
Point this end at towards enemy.
There's what?
This ends toward douchebag who stole your sweet roll.
There's a couple things. There's a there should be a couple. Yeah, there's a Time Worn book. There's a lore book. Oh no, that is the Time Worn book.
Oh, here
and
it
then
is.
there's also a blue page.
Ooh, yeah, I just found it. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the biggest thing is the hibernal crystal.
The blue page gives me mist vibes.
Note on crystal and page. All right. So, blue page. What do you mean I can't equip it? I just wanted to look at it.
That's part of something that's coming in the future. And it has Hylian text on it, which is translatable.
Yeah. Both the crystal and the page are certainly resonant with Hylian energies. The page is of unknown origin. I cannot identify it. The crystal is clearly related to the Rod of Seasons and would give the Rod of Seasons control over the weather of winter. We need only to find the Rod of Seasons, and with its power, blot out the sun with clouds and cold. This land is a mockery of Hyrule and must be cleansed with blood. Jeez. They want to. They don't like Skyrim apparently.
It's
What
new,
they're
so
trying to do what Harkin's trying to do, but
they
they're
changed it
using
now, it's stuck.
Hyrule instead of Ariel.
Oh, okay. The Rod of Seasons has the hibernal crystal added to it.
So now when you hit people with it, it deals frost damage, and if you took it to an alteration table and switched to a staff, it would shoot frostbite.
Ooh.
And as you get more crystals, it'll do more things.
So it acts as a mace. Sorry.
Warhammer.
A warhammer. Okay.
Now.
So
I need
an
something. I need something to fight so I can try it out.
Tomorrow between 1 and 6 is when you wanted to have the D&D session, right?
Potentially.
I work tomorrow.
Ripicus. Well, then I guess we're not.
Ripicus.
But the
Sorry.
Tumblr work tomorrow. He doesn't. He's a college professor. So we could potentially do the Boobler game.
That I want to be a part of, but I haven't been able to be a part of yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pay better attention to our D&D group chat, because that way I can better coordinate what my schedule is with people.
Yes, that might be an intelligent idea.
So we did the the reclaimed shrine.
Yep. So
now there's the fire temple, the secret thing, and the Minish dungeon.
the secret thing, eh? All right. So there's three.
I'm going to go to sleep.
All right.
Alright, ciao.
Not
Have a
much.
good
How
night.
do you-
So there are still more crystals to find, and they will be added to the rod as we find them.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So I need something to fight so I can try this thing out.
Fight me!
God, that startled me.
Fight my
What?
cat. What? Just
Me
fight
going-
me? Hey, fight me! Yeah, oh God!
Fuck me.
So when you said that just now, Discord cut out like as you said fight. It was like fuck me.
Auto censoring.
That's the closest you ever get to me swearing, then.
Oh, man.
Ah, come on, Skyrim. The
Oh,
one time I want you to give me enemies to fight, you're not giving me any.
What is your damage? I haven't taken any damage.
Oh, there's a wolf.
That'll do it.
Well, it wasn't enough to display the frost damage.
Poopy.
Alright, well, we'll find something eventually. Alright, so...
Here's a big brain idea. Why don't you just summon your own thing to beat up?
Wait. Here we go.
Oh,
Hey!
Here's a test subject.
Yeah.
I heard you wanted to test out a weapon. I volunteer as tribute.
Hello. Alright. So it's pretty much just killing him like it's a blunt weapon. It wasn't doing any like frost damage or anything like that, from what I saw.
I swear to Reggie.
Maybe it's just not applying the shader correctly.
That could be. I don't know. It's hard to tell like what. Hopefully the enchantment has like value, if that makes sense. Like sometimes it's set to 0 by accident because
It doesn't have
no,
any
it's
magnitude.
lost damage. Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Okay, it doesn't do frost damage. It just does stamina damage.
Oh.
And you build with the Rod of Seasons. It builds the enchantment so that it's different pieces of it, not just like frost damage. I forgot that I had thought it through way too much. So instead of pure frost damage, it's just the stamina element, and then when you add like another crystal, then it's like, oh, now it does health damage as well as stamina damage.
Okay. I gotcha. So
Yeah,
I forgot. It's just kind of like giving like little upgrades to that as you get each crystal.
Yes.
Makes sense. All right, so we've got. Oh wow, it's already 10:50. Holy crap!
Yeah.
It's
Time
already getting
flies.
late. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. We may have to boot this up again in the near future because there's still a lot more we haven't seen yet.
There's so much. Yeah, the Fire Temple. There's the secret shrine in the Rift. There's the Minish dungeon in the Reach.
All right, so I would say since there's only 10 minutes left in the stream and the dungeons and temple could take a while, let's go check out that shrine.
Okay, so what you want to do is it's directly south of Forelhost. So you want to go to Forelhost.
Where was that again?
Southeast. So it'll be in Riften area.
So Forelhost, you said?
Forelhost.
But Forelhost.
Forelhost.
Forelhost. Forelhost.
Lonely Mountain just to the southeast of Riften. That's where Forelhost resides.
Oh, there's Forelhost. Forelhost.
Forelhost.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to go south of Forelhost, you said.
Yeah,
correct?
south of Forelhost. It's not marked on the map, and there is no map marker for it. It's an Easter egg. It's a pure
Ooh.
Easter egg.
Oh.
And it's in the southern mountains, so the mountains that are on the southern border of Skyrim.
So this will be tricky to find.
Yeah, it'll be tricky to find, but it'll be well worth it because there's a new weapon, and I think it'll make people crap their pants in excitement.
Oh, really?
Alright, let me go get a change real quick.
Let me change my pants so that I could be ready to crap my pants. Also, apparently we have a sidekick moose.
Let's go on an adventure.
Let's go on an adventure, moose friend.
This isn't the goddess shrine, no. So there's a new. It's new for 6.6. It's something very else.
That poor cave bear.
Oh, what's this?
Jeez.
Vaporized.
So yeah, there's this burned house, and then if you keep going south from that burned house and look up in the mountains, you'll eventually see something that stands out a little.
All right. Go look around in here for a bit. All right. Not really much to see here. This is a house that was burned by a dragon, probably. All right. So we're going south still, you said?
Yeah, keep going south. There's that landslide that's due south of the house, and this new thing is up to the right of that landslide.
Alright, so I guess this way, probably?
Yes, that should be it.
If I can
And it's sort of
climb. Climb! There we go.
very fittingly, it's up high in a mountain. Like this. So it should be, it's hugging the mountain to the south. And it's up on a little bit of a snowy ledge.
I like how that fox had no trouble going up the mountain.
Nope, none at all.
He lives here.
Like, green?
Okay, gotta climb. Why did that fox have so much ease getting up there and not me? Oh, okay, maybe that's it over there.
4 legs. You could try summoning a horse to go up there. Yeah.
Yeah, like your boner horse.
A horse summon.
I summon Boner Horse. Ooh, Shrine of Resurrection. What's in here? Oh, Shrine of Resurrection. I think I know what's coming. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god! The Shrine of Resurrection! And it's a Guardian Sword!
I love it.
It's a Guardian Sword.
Waiting for that weapon. Because it looks so cool.
So wait. I have to see this. Oh, okay, so the blade's invisible.
Yeah, the blade's an enchantment. Oh, wait. God bless America. What the hell? The blade...
I'm assuming it's supposed to glow like the original.
They're supposed, yeah. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to be. Try wielding it in your right hand. I don't know if that'll change it.
All right.
But it is supposed to be invisible in your inventory, but when you wield it, it's supposed to have the blade.
Okay, yeah, in the right hand, it's still invisible.
God, what the hell?
It's bugs. It's all right. It'll get fixed. Do not stand at my grave and weep. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Good poem. I like it.
Yeah.
That's actually I actually really enjoy that one. Like there's a
That's
lot.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was is that like is that a reference to like another poem or did you write that one?
No, that is an actual. It's by Mary Elizabeth Fry.
Oh, okay. Mary Elizabeth Fry. For some reason, that just makes me think that like they're related to Philip J. Fry from Futurama. But still, this is awesome though. The Shrine of Resurrection. Yeah, like we're starting to see the Breath of the Wild pop up, and that's amazing to me.
Yeah, it's starting to leak in. So I added technically a Sheikah shrine and also a full-fledged Sheikah tower. And you may have noticed that there was no lights on in the Shrine of Resurrection.
Yeah, I noticed that actually.
Well, there's more to come
Oh,
with
Jake,
that.
count that. You tease us so.
Oh, he's teasing us. Oh no.
Because there's a certain item that I haven't added yet that you find in the Shrine of
I think I have an idea of what it is. And I'm
And then
sure
that's gonna probably maybe turn on the lights.
there's probably an item that's gonna be a programming nightmare, I would imagine.
Not really. I already have some plans for it. Some of the things I won't be able to do, like I'm not gonna be able to scan Amiibo into your game.
I'm afraid that this game is not going to be Amiibo compatible, everybody.
No, this is not Nintendo Switch Skyrim.
How dare you? How
No,
dare you?
have to buy NFC reader to play this mod.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. There's no Amiibo support.
Yeah.
I kid.
But I do have ideas for how to adapt all the Sheikah runes.
I'm interested to see what you're going to be doing with the runes. Just in general, because like the you could do some really interesting stuff with those runes.
Yes.
Um,
I'm not sure. Like, I haven't figured them out yet because that's like 6.7, which is probably going to be a year from now, realistically. But the Sheikah slate might come earlier because I haven't locked in that it's just going to be 6.7.
mm-hmm.
So the Sheikah slate might come whenever I feel like it, and some of them won't function the same way that they did in Breath of the Wild. I could make Cryonis function very similarly to the way it did, but like Magnesis probably wouldn't. So
physics really for.
Yeah, so Magnesis, I might take some inspiration from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity with how Magnesis works.
That'd be a good way to do it.
Yeah. I'll figure something out with them. And I'm excited to work on those.
You managed like 3 bears in a matter of 5 seconds.
There was a
Dang
question
bears.
about bomb arrows. The fire arrows in Relics of Hyrule are already like bomb arrows, so I'm not going to add bomb arrows.
That makes sense. If you already have something in the game that kind of functions the same way.
Yeah, and bombs already fly so far in Relics of Hyrule that bomb arrows are... Like, I'm not going to say no, they're never going to be added, but they are so unlikely because they're just so redundant with how things are in Relics of Hyrule.
Yeah, I gotcha. What is up with the textures over here?
Sorcery.
Okay, there we go. The game was just like, processing.
It's like, oh no, he noticed.
Yeah, the game was just like, oh crap, he noticed. Here you go.
Oh, great, you should.
Never mind the man behind the curtain.
Look away from the man behind the curtain. He's no interest to you. Oh god, I really want to check out more of what was added to 6.6. Like, I want to check out the Minish place. I want to check out the Fire Temple. I want to check everything out, but it is 11 o'clock and we have to start wrapping up. And checking those places out would take a long time. So yeah, 6.6, like, holy crap, like, there is a lot packed in this mod. I'm very impressed. Like, Jake Callahan, good job, man. Like, this is already like my favorite Skyrim mod ever, and you're just constantly making it better and better.
Yeah, and 6.6 starts the streamlining. So, like, I'm going to do a lot of redesigning, and I'm going to do a lot of streamlining. And 7.0, I'm working towards 7.0 as like the quality of life update. So like all these things that are like archaic, and me being a stubborn stick in the mud about like moving something or like making a recipe work better. Like those will be the kinks are being worked out for 7.0.
I gotcha.
And then things that are obviously blatant retextures of Skyrim items with like no effort put in. Well, not no effort, but like I'm gonna reapply my skills to certain items to make them stand out and stand on their own.
You want to make them more original than just taking an item that existed in the game and reskinning it.
Yeah. So that's my plan. So but 6.6 is going to start that, and I don't expect 6.6 to go on as long as 6.5 did. Like, I would be surprised if I got to 6.6.7. I want to do 6.6.6 because that's just an opportunity that I can't pass up. But
that's one where you're going to have to add something truly evil.
yes. Tingle. No, I'm gonna.
The Dark Lord himself.
He's the man. He's the reason Hyrule fell.
Yes.
It's all Tingle's fault.
He was secretly an aspect of Alduin.
Yeah.
He Kulu'd his last Limpa.
You know, like one thing you could do is like maybe you don't have to actually add Tingle to the game, but maybe you could do like a reference to him.
I could see adding a reference, but I have to be very careful. I would reference the Majora's Mask Tingle, but I really don't want him to have too much presence in the lore, because I feel like just mentioning him, I would have to be very careful. Like, people have suggested...
You don't want to take away from the feeling that the mod is trying to give with a goofy character like Tingle.
Well, one thing you can do, I mean, like, you don't necessarily have to, like, reference him by name. You could just, like, maybe in one of the lore books, like, maybe somebody is traveling through Termina, and he mentions coming across a man who sold maps.
Yeah, and I actually...
map maker.
I have a plan for a big low rule expansion of low rule stuff and the magic mirror and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so there is part of the lore that explains how the Fierce Deities mask got split and something that happened with the Fierce Deities mask. And that involves going into Termina. So there is a distinct possibility that Tingle could be involved in the lore in like one sentence where someone's like, yeah, I got this map from a guy floating in a balloon. Or something like that, and just that brief mention of him, and that will be enough. I'm not gonna do something like Tingle's corpse, or people have suggested like, oh, he could have been a jester, and I'm just like, I don't want to integrate him so deeply into the lore. I think it would just be best to be like one brief mention of him.
Yeah,
That's
Tingle
fine.
is
That's
the
fine.
ingredient that you can only add the slightest hint of.
Yeah.
Hello,
Like
bear.
horseradish or wasabi.
Yeah, it's very perfect.
That poor bear.
Speaking of bears, we have one, the Bard. It'd be a good way to end the stream.
Bard bear.
You want to end the stream with the Bard bear?
I do.
All
For
right.
Bubbler's sake.
Alright. Because he couldn't join us tonight.
Unfortunately.
Alright. And ladies and gentlemen, Bard Bear. Look at him go. So, thank you all for joining us for the stream tonight. This is fun. I'm looking forward to checking out more of this update. It's been fun, like having Jake Kauna just kind of hanging out and talking about the development of it.
Yeah.
So, trying to end the stream with this silly Bard Bear.
Silly Bard bear.
Honestly, this is actually really loud. It's hard to say anything. But I had to call. I had to call him out at least for a minute there. But thank you all for joining us. And thanks Jay Counted as usual to join us. We're always happy to have you here.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun.
Yep. So one of these days, hopefully, we can do a Relic stream with Bumbler actually here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yep.
There's obviously more to explore.
Yep. So hopefully next time we stream this, we can have him aboard as well. But
Yeah.
But as for what's coming up, we're going to be getting back for more Earthbound on Wednesday. So y'all make sure you join us for that. And Bumbler and I made sure that we fixed all the issues and stuff that we were running into with that one. So that game has been a pain in the ass to stream. Holy shit. Like, I don't know what it is about that game, man. Like, it has just been refused. Like, it has just been fighting us tooth and nail to tell us, you can't stream me, I'll fight back. But look forward to that on Wednesday. So, but until then, you guys have a wonderful evening. Let me check the chat to make sure I haven't missed anything important, like a bean or something. I don't see any beans, so I'm gonna end the stream before I get a bean. And now I know somebody's gonna race to the bean button to make sure that. So, Bert, redeem a bean before he ends the stream. So thank you all for joining us. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for Earthbound. Have a wonderful evening. And yeah, we will definitely be coming back from Relics of Hyrule to check out the rest of the new stuff. It'll be awesome. I'll let you guys know when we decide to do that.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Damn it.
But they're on a cooldown.
You know what? I'll give it to them this one time. Let's see what I get.
Final beat.
Yeah. Oh, that's too easy. Let me get another one. Another one that's too easy. Gotta get a really good one. Come on, give me a good one. It keeps giving me the blue one. There we go. That's a good one. This one's either gonna be strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. One of my worst. One of the worst. All right, here goes.
Cross your fingers. End on a high note.
Oh my god, I actually got lucky.
Yeah.
I actually got strawberry banana smoothie.
Blessed stream.
Hashtag bless.
Which is great because that's actually one of the best tasting beans.
Yay!
So,
For the best tasting update.
yep. The best tasting update with the best tasting beans. Have
New
a wonderful
life.
evening, everybody.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.